Yo. What the deal? What the deal? Who's here? Ryan, what up? All right. Kalia, what up? Josue, what up? Oh shit, we got Dash Cam Mo. Boom, let's get a good look at this Dash Cam Mo. What's that? His phone? What is that? Like the report?
Yeah, I'm driving through the nice sunny hills of the suburbs of San Francisco at the moment. So it's very beautiful. It's about sundown.
Nice. Did Charlo? Yes, he did. Fight sports. And I'm not stirring the pot like you. He really did. He did it very kind of coy, ambiguously, but he did it. E-Rock rocked the spot with the speed knot on the block. Never call the cops because he got those Glocks in stock. Marco, I sparred a one-time Silver Gloves champion, two-time Diamond Gloves champion, and state champion, and I got my ass whooped. Oh, and I think I did good. Sorry. Yeah, let's see.
Yo, did you see he called out Boost too?
Nah, he did that too. Good lord.
I think he called me out. I think he called you out, Marco. I think he called Mikhail round one. Man, that fucking cocksucker is just another cap artist. He's just fishing.
Yo,
he's clout chasing.
Is this Jersey
Fuck
Bob
that piece
after
of
midnight?
shit?
Yo, no,
is this Jersey
no,
Bob?
I'm coming in hot.
That was his weight class. Well, why can't he call nobody?
Man, he ain't fighting none of those motherfuckers because PBC ain't gonna pay him $20 million or however much he made to fight Canelo, and he is not gonna take any cent less. Wow. It's the same reason why Errol won't come back. It's the same reason why Thurman won't fight anybody else because he wants that motherfucking cheddar.
Wow, Mo is cranky. Fuck it.
Hey, I'm wrapping up a 12-hour shift. I'm fucking pissing vinegar.
Pissing vinegar. I've never heard that before. That means what? I don't get it. I get by the context it means that you're annoyed, but why would pissing vinegar?
That means I'm raging. That means I'm fucking crashing out.
I got you. Okay, I got you. All right, let's watch Mamoon. How long is this shit though, Mamoon? 5 minutes. Okay. I might come down to watch you spar one day, Mamoon. Just you gotta get me 3 or 4 of your fucking goons to protect my car in fucking Patterson because I don't trust it. You get 3 or 4 of your goons outside, your fucking Bengali goons, I'm good. I got my ass whooped. I was just joking to you. Charlo talk a lot. I mean, what's he supposed to do? Jermell's an angry child. All right, let's watch Mamoon spar for a second. Let's get this. Let's check it. Here we go. Mamoon is wearing the black shirt. Standing conventional, so he's going to have less power. Watch. See how Mamoon got some skills, guys. You see? See how you can tell he's seasoned. Yeah, Mamoon's pretty fucking good, man. Look at that. Nice high guard. Oh, he just got clipped up. You got to move. Oh, just got clipped again. All right, now he's standing, no, still conventional. Oh, no, now he's standing southpaw, so now he's going to have some power. He has a throw, though. There we go. There he goes. Look, see the power? Look at the power when he's... Oh, now we just got fucking southpaw. I mean, conventional. All right, Mamoon, I got a couple tips for you that'll really help you. I see this shit already. It's a simple thing that I want you to do. Simple thing. Guys, this kid is 16. Move closer. He's banging this dude out. Banging him out. He's on a John Jeremy set. Oh, look at that. Right, you saw what he did right there? You saw what that was? That was asserting his fucking dominance. No, I'm telling you guys, that was asserting dominance, and that was wearing the guy out. Good fucking move. Being like, I'm 16, fuck you. I'm stronger than you. Look at him. Mamoon, how old is this dude just sparred? I didn't know that. I'm not Let me hit you. All right, I love you've got a good high guard, but no head movement. I'm not interested. See, look, you're just sitting there as a punching bag. Move your head more. All right, now he's standing conventional again. Oh, look at that! Oh! One's coming at him. See? Now he's in southpaw stance. There he goes. Some head movement. Oh, now he's coming back. Too much switching. Too much switching. I think he switched too much. Nice. Nice. So you got pop because this guy was respecting him. He has pop because this dude's respecting him. There we go. Nice. Oh, now he's back to southpaw. Hit him with the straight left. Too much switching, man. Too much switching. You guys are being bullied by a 16-year-old. What a bitch. Nah, I'm just kidding. All right, one more round. We can get through this together. All right, Mamoon's starting off conventional. No head movement. No head movement. So Mamoon, when you stand like that, let's do it again. Like that. Right down the middle. Look at that. That jab will go right down the middle. And watch what happens. Right down the middle. Boom. Like, you got it. You got to move your head or keep it just in front of your face. Right. So this guy, look, when you attack this guy, he fucking covers up. He covers up like he's being jumped into the Southside Crips. So he in essence becomes a fucking punching bag when he covers up like that. So you can tee off freely, and he lets you go, and he doesn't fight back until you stop your combination. So what you could have done there is teed off, took a step back to fake that you're going to stop, and then jump right back in and catch him. Look at him; he just stops until you're done, and then boom, you come right back in. Like, put a little less gas on it and jumped in sooner, so you're not worn out after that.
Marco, do you think this kid's probably susceptible to feints too?
All right, I'm gonna go into that. Yeah, susceptible to a lot. It's kind of like classical Mexican style, even though I don't even know if it's not necessarily in Jersey, but yeah, see, look, covering up, waiting for Mamoon. So he's using his range on Mamoon. There's some head movement. So one thing, Mamoon, you're not doing, you're not countering him. So the second he throws, you don't come right back. Literally within, I mean, as the punch is as his punch is coming back to the guard, you attack. You're not doing that. You guys are kind of playing like I'll attack and cover up, and then you attack and cover up. No. You gotta switch that shit up. Right there. You should have hit him right there. Right there when he just threw. Instead, you just kept moving. So it's like you guys are switching pace. I'll let you attack. I'll move. And then you'll let me attack. And you'll move. Like, no. Like right there. Boom. See? You kind of did there, but you did there, but you're backing up. It's like you're letting him have his offensive moment, and then you guys are like swapping offensive and defensive moments. You got to switch that. That's okay to do a couple times, but then you switch it up on him and you catch him because he's used to like, wait, why is this guy not just covering up when I'm hitting him? Yeah, I mean, you're probably tired at this point. Nice shot, Mamoon. Nice. There's a time where you can with him. You've done a lot more of that. And when you move, when you duck, instead of ducking back, duck forward. Put your head in his chest. Then he can't hit you. You're staying in the pocket, but you're ducking back. So all you're giving is an extra 2 feet of space. So now he can just catch you perfectly. You're literally leaning into his range. You want to lean out of his range, which is toward his chest. You want your head to be on his shoulder or on the side of his head. Ready? Right there. And he's letting him punch your high guard up. No, look at it. There's 3 different punches you didn't count in. There you kind of did after, not bad. There. And again, look where you move. Here you move back. You're moving you're moving like 3 inches back, but that's still well in his range. Instead of moving forward. There you go. I mean, you got balls. You got balls, kid. Don't get me wrong. You got big brass balls. You're moving back. Like you're retreating. You're trying to think you're surviving right now. That was a good shot. Yeah, you got to work on your defense. Balls, though, guys. Just balls. All those beatings at home. Beatings at home will beat you. No, you'll be a fucking great player. Ooh, good shot right there. You missed it. That's some snap on it. Yeah, he's trying. Look at him. So this is tougher than half the fucking. And now we get hands up is right. All right, good shit. Good shit, Mamoon. Good shit. I like it. I like it. How old is this fucking guy? The guy's 20. You were scared because of his record? You had him fucking covering up like a little. He was like a little bitch covering up. What are you scared of? That should have instantly. Yo, Yayan, Mamoon will fuck you up. He will beat your ass, Yayan. Beat it bad. Tell everybody in South Bend if 16-year-old fucked you up.
Look at young boy, please.
I don't know what you just said, but let's see what Gio says. Gio's a fighter. Mamoon, you're pretty good, but you gotta throw more jabs and more feints. Exactly. So you were doing very feints and the defense, man. I'm telling you, try instead of leaning back, leaning forward towards the person, but at an angle. So not right with your head on his head, at an angle where your head falls here, like on this side, because then he can't hit you. Your head's here. He can't hit you. He has no fucking way to hit you. And then when you're ready, you lean back and throw your shots and then go back in. James Toney did it really well. But other than that, nah, you look good. What's up?
Dude, every time somebody like do something good, like stop throwing me in there.
Okay, I'm sorry. Gio, Mamoon might fuck you up. Nah, he won't. You got more experience, but he'll give you a run, considering he has like fucking no experience. He'll give you a run. But I think you would be too much for him. But still, he was representing Jersey at 132 a couple months ago. Well, you should be proud of yourself. You should be proud of yourself. I might have to go fuck with you. I might have to, because especially when I move to New York, I won't be that far from you. I'm gonna have to work with you because you got some shit. But that's switching up. If you're switching up, Mamoon, there has to be a purpose for it. There's no purpose for you switching up. The only purpose I see is you might throw a punch, and it'll kind of like tilt your stance because of the follow through the punch, and you just stay in that stance. You don't switch it tactically. I want you to switch the shit tactically. Stay in southpaw mostly because that's where you have way more power, and switch stances only if it's a tactical decision, not just because the momentum of a punch made you land back in conventional, so you're just going to stay there.
So you think he switches just to switch?
He doesn't switch for a reason. He switches, just to switch. Yeah, I saw very few reasons for him switching because I've seen him spar a bunch now. And even when he's doing better in a certain stance, he doesn't stay in that stance. Like, I get switching, but like if you're doing better in a stance, you stay in that stance mostly. This dude is just constantly switching. Nah, you're the man. Alberto lays on his back while kicking his pillow.
Yeah, like I remember one of the things that I noticed about Marvin Hagler when he would switch, and he's probably the greatest switch hitter of all time, is he would only and always switch for a tactical advantage. So like if he was in southpaw and a guy would cut an angle, like you said, spring, like you used to say, Marco, spring to his left, he would immediately turn to orthodox, and now they'd be right in line for the straight right.
Tactical. And
or if he was hurt, and he's trying to avoid a punch or something, That's what Bud does. That's what Bud did in the Gamboa fight. He got hurt from a right hand, and he immediately switched to orthodox to avoid the right hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Mamoon is noticeably stronger southpaw, which is weird because I believe he's a right-hander. He's right-handed in life, but he's noticeably stronger at southpaw and noticeably more fluid and comfortable. So, but nah, man, you look good. I would fucking. He just needs a couple tweaks, and he's so young. Man, I might have to work with him. It might happen. Might happen.
Marco, are you going to work with? Because I know you mentioned it before. Are you going to be working with Round One and Mikhail for their Border Wars fights? Do you foresee that?
The problem is, the money of flying out there and like, if I sell my business and I'm doing a little better, maybe I'll do it just because I've never been to Atlanta. I've always wanted to go out with my wife. Maybe we'll do that, but I don't know if that's going to happen in time. And plus, to work with them, like I kind of got to do it more than just during the fight. You know what I mean? I should. I mean, I don't mind just doing the corner just for the fight, but I probably got to want to work with them a few times before too, and that's not going to happen because they're in different states. Across the country. Mikhail's mad far, and round one is like 3 hours away or whatever. I feel like my defense feels a little better at orthodox. Nah, your defense to me looks the same. The only difference I see is when your offense, when you change.
I want to ask, Mamu, are you left-handed or right-handed?
He's right-handed. That's why That's why I thought I was surprised that he's a better fighter when he's southpaw because he's right-handed in life.
I mean that makes sense to me.
Marco D'Amato, nah, I'm not doing all this shit.
I mean,
I think Hagler was the same way. I think Hagler was a natural writing, but he was just a better boxer out of the southpaw stance.
I wouldn't say I saw a noticeable difference of him being better at south or orthodox.
I tell you, man, Marco, when switch hitters switch, they always better at southpaw, in my opinion.
Well, yes, he is right-handed. Yeah, I asked him this. That's why the reason I asked is because I saw how much better he was at southpaw, so I assumed he was probably lefty in life, but I was wrong.
That don't make sense to you, though. Like he's right-handed, so he's using his lead hand first.
Well, no, because all his punches look stronger. So, and that's the case. Usually, maybe his lead hand.
He probably started out southpaw.
Huh?
He probably started out southpaw.
Right, and maybe he learned everything southpaw first. But I don't know. Either way, though,
Mamoon, confirm or deny that. Did you start out southpaw?
And most people who start boxing are like, I just feel better leading with my right hand. I'm like, yeah, that's why they call in boxing, you're supposed to lead with your weak hand. That's a saying for a reason. You throw more with your weak, so you're leading with your weak to build it up, and you hit harder when your power's on your back foot. That's why they want your hardest punch to get the most power, and that's on your back foot. Straight right hands are always going to be harder than lefts. Not always. You got a couple random, weird anomalies, but for the most part, the right hand's straight right or straight left's going to be the hardest punch you throw.
I was going to say, you don't think you can build your left hand up?
You can, but again, because of the physics and the stance and the way the leverage works and the way the kinetic chain works, your back foot hand is always going to be the hardest. And throwing a straight right punch, it's just the mechanics of it generate the most power. And and this is out of I have this punch machine, and not the one you see at the carnivals, but it's almost like a scale that you mount against the wall and you hit it and it measures pounds per pressure. So it's super accurate. Because the one at the carnival, you hit it and then it's not measuring your impact, it's measuring the bounce, right? When it goes up and hits the sensor. That's not an accurate. You want to punch the sensor right straight away like Rocky IV. So I had one of those machines and I had a whole bunch of people throw shots and 99% of the time, the straight right was the hardest punch thrown. Or the straight left, whatever their dominant hand is. So both my hands always felt strong. That's why I'm always man. And I've told you this before. You don't be listening to me, but don't switch so much. You fight southpaw most of the time, and it's going to be more of a surprise because you get dudes used to you switching right away. Oh, he's fucking flip-flopping. Okay, as opposed to southpaw, surprise. Boop. and before it's too late, they could acclimate to it. They're hurt.
That's what I was gonna say about Kid Austin. I feel like he switches just to switch. Like it's never no like
Most
competitive.
fighters today do. Most fighters do.
Yeah.
And Mamoon, remember, if you get in there with like a developed guy who's sharp enough, they're gonna see you doing that, and they're gonna wait and time you when you switch, and they're gonna fucking peg you.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Word.
mean, he's just a kid, man.
Which helps me out because my job. Wait, what? What's Jose saying? I'm right-handed, but I feel. Wait, Jose, you fight? I didn't know you boxed.
We probably practice.
Have you had any fights, or you just hit the bag and shit? You mean? I'm
I think
right-handed.
I think that's more common than we think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Tech was drunk, Kamik. Like sauced, like a bowl of Alfredo. Definitely sauced. And it was like 10 a.m. in Texas, which is, I hope the dude's okay, because that's not, Peg you no tootie. Come on, CJ. We're talking to a 16-year-old kid here. Get your mind out the gutter. Fucking CJ. Nah, that was good though. See, that's the kind of fighter I would work with. That's the kind of fighter I would work with. Just because really good natural ability. Now, I don't know if he listens, though. That's the thing. He hasn't listened to me so far. So that might frustrate me. But it's different me just looking at a couple videos.
You're not constantly in his
right.
ear, so.
True. But some people just don't listen. So that's the one thing I don't know if he lit, because that would break the deal with me. Like, he has all the natural skill. He's young, but if he doesn't listen, I just.
You know who you describing right now? You gonna hate me for this one. You describing Adrian Brown. Had all the talent in the world. He just didn't listen.
Hey, yeah, Mamoon. Mamoon, I hope you don't take what we're saying as like, oh, we're shit talking you. We just don't want you to get fucked up in there. You know what I mean? Like Marco's just trying to look out for you.
He's not taking it bad. When I spar, if I switch up, I feel like my jab is stronger with my left. So you've sparred before? Have you had any fights? I didn't know you were a fucking fighter. Peg Bundy. What?
Yeah, from what I've seen from like Hagler and Bud, they that was the same for them. When they had to pull out that power jab, they fight at the southpaw.
Right.
Like, look, Bud fucked Spence up and out of the south with just a southpaw jab.
Right.
He dropped him with a jab. Like, come on now.
Yo, Mamoon would be the only like Indian American. I know he's Bengali, but just for the sake of racism, Indian-looking American fighter ever if he made it. The only other one you had like Khan, and that was it. He'd literally be the only one ever. Mamoon, how big you would be by the what are Indians? They're like Southeast Asian, right? Is that what they're?
Correct.
Right. You'd be huge in the Southeast Asian community, like in America.
It's an Indian boxer, like.
No, Indian American be the only one, and maybe the only Indian. I can't think of any Bengali Indian or
besides. I don't know about Bengali, but I know it's an Indian boxer.
The only Indian or he's Pakistani would be Khan.
I got his name though. I know he cool.
Ever made it far. That's it. And he's British.
I thought he was Mexican.
You thought Khan was Mexican?
No, Mamoon.
Oh, that's mad racist.
Oh, that's racist.
Nah, he's not. His parents are from Bangladesh. But he grew up in Jersey. Grew up. See, he's so young. He's still growing up in Jersey. Funny.
Yeah, vlogs. I thought it was a Mamon joke or something like that I thought he was trying to call himself a Mamon.
I mean, bro, you could pass. People thought you're Indian before, right?
No, I've never gotten Indian, but I've gotten like Greek, Middle Eastern, Israeli.
I bet you could have passed for Indian. You're very ambiguous. You could have definitely passed for Indian.
Yeah, it's just that out here there's tons of Indian people, so they're like they know. They're wise to it. They can sniff me out.
I have no boxing fights, just friendly spars, fades. I like to keep it boxing. Most of my opponents ain't coming. Okay. Well, fuck it though. If you sparred, you know what it's like. What's LK?
I know.
I'm gonna be the bigger South Asian fighter than Khan. Hey man.
I think he definitely could be bigger than Khan because all the hype Khan got was.
I might work with Mamoon. Would you ever come to the city? You come with your parents or whatever? I don't know, whatever. I'll work with you in one of the gyms. especially when I move back. Folks mistake me for Danish. You mean they know that you like eating Danishes?
You know, this how like I don't want to like call my state stupid, but like that's how like unless it's like Hispanic people is in Indiana, I get like Mexican all the time.
You?
Yeah.
No, you don't look Mexican at all.
Exactly, but we don't have like many like
Yo, you come to
Hispanics.
New York, you're gonna get people speaking Spanish to you. You look Puerto Rican or Dominican as shit. Puerto Rican.
See, I think that's what they mean, but we just don't have that a lot out here, so they just don't know
Yeah, you
how to
look Puerto
distinguish
Rican.
it.
Definitely
You
look
know what
Puerto
I'm
Rican. Yeah.
I get that.
Are you half white?
No,
25%.
no, I'm not.
His grandmother is
What
full
are you?
fucking white, so
No,
that
she's
makes him
not.
25%.
What
you
happened?
mean? You said your grandmother's white.
No, she's not fully white though, but I did the thing and I was only like 11%.
It says 11, but you said your grandmother is fully white.
No, I didn't.
So if you look at her, I won't think she's fully white.
She is white though. She kind of like
This is like I don't fuck white girls, but I did once.
No, she's white, but she's not fully. She looks white though.
She looks white. Okay, well that's
You know
what we
what I'm
need to know. Yeah.
If like how I could compare, she kind of look like like I know you seen Andre Ward that she kind of like that, like you know what I'm saying. He's probably fully white though, but she kind of look like that.
Like who?
Andre Ward that.
He looks fully white. What you mean?
He does, but she's like that.
Does she have is she still alive?
No.
Okay. Did she have like light color? What color?
I don't know. I only seen pictures.
Oh, you don't know? Okay. Maybe by next year I'm gonna get my license. I can come down. What do you mean license? Hop on the fucking path. You can get to New York City with the train and like from where you're at.
I think he means boxing license.
No, I think he meant license to drive. What you mean, Mamoon? Yayin is black, white, Mexican, and Japanese. What does it mean if your jab is better than cross or hook? That means you haven't learned how to throw a cross or a hook.
No, what's wrong with being a best punch?
No. Some people could have great jabs. That means you got a fucking Paulie Malignaggi or like a Larry Holmes thing going on. But generally speaking, I mean, no. Some people have the jab is their best punch. Like
he had a good jab.
Who?
Oh,
that's all he had was a fucking super fast jab. Yeah,
I didn't know.
Yeah. License to drive. Well, I was wrong. Yeah, I was right. Yeah, fuck. You don't got to drive. Take the path. Isn't there a path right by you? Takes you right to fucking 34th Street, and you're right there. You never come to this. I guess you're kind of young, but I always thought people like kids like that start coming to the city young. All the bridge and tunnelers. Like my wife was coming to the city at like 15, 16 all the time.
For what though?
For what? Because it's New York City. Like instead of being in their small town in the suburbs, they want to come in.
I guess,
They come for what do you mean for what? For everything. Movies, Broadway shows, fucking go to clubs, like everything's in the city.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been one of them dudes.
But yeah, if you ever come down, I know mad people and mad gyms. Blood. Yeah. Anyway, that was good though, man. I enjoyed watching him. That was good. And you just did the 2 rounds, Mamoon? That was it? Because you look spent after. But you were trying, man. You were just saw how he kept slamming his foot on the gas, even though there was not much left.
Yo, if Spence and Charlo fight, who you got?
I got to go with Charlo because until proven differently, I think. And aren't they cool? Didn't Derek?
No, you didn't know that they like right after Errol lost, he had like said he started saying fuck Derek James and shit like that. So
yeah, but they're both.
What?
Oh wait, is Derek James still training Big Charlo?
Not Big Charlo, Little Charlo. He never trained Big Charlo.
I meant Little Charlo. Is he still training him?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but sparring started at 6. I was at the gym from 2 working out. I didn't know I was sparring today. Oh, whatever. 2 rounds. I've done 2 rounds tons of times. I mean, generally you do 3. Like that's for those you don't know. In the amateur ranks, you always do 3, generally. But sometimes you do 3. Sometimes you'll do 2. Sometimes you do 1.
So I'm actually just wondering if you training a guy like Mamoon or any young fighter, how many amateur fights are they doing?
I don't care. I actually don't think he should have more than 50. Because if his plans are to turn pro, that's just mileage, and it's garbage.
See,
even if he had 15 or 20 fights is enough just to him to know what it's like to turn pro. It's because you're literally learning almost a whole new craft as a pro. It's a different game. Similar, but different. So I wouldn't have him just do that shit because he's just memorizing and practicing bad habits that aren't going to really count as a pro. And he's getting mileage, getting punched in the face while doing it. It's like, if you're going to pick up that mileage, do it as a pro.
Yeah, like, what's his name? David Benavidez only had 15.
Damn. He's saying Fondura would stomp out Charlo. You're probably right.
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, if he keeps his range.
Yeah, I can see him beating them, but stomping them out, I don't know.
Hey, Fun Truck, you never boxed, did you? And I don't think they're important. I disagree with you. Who cares where you stand in the nation? Who gives a fuck? Unless he's trying to make the Olympic team, who the fuck cares?
I think that's why fighters do it.
If your goal is to be a professional, I really believe your amateur experience should be just enough to get your beak wet and then move on. I disagree with that.
Hey,
I think 50 is enough.
What's up?
Hey, Duran had like 7 amateur fights.
There you go.
That guy's literally one of the greatest fighters of all time, and he's not the only one. Rocky Marciano had a couple amateur fights too. A lot of all-time greats had a few amateur fights.
It's completely unnecessary. It really is.
It
helps a little, but it's unnecessary. I don't think. When I mean unnecessary, I don't mean amateur fighting. I mean an extensive amateur career. In my opinion, is unnecessary.
So if a fighter starts fighting at like 15, what time?
15. I mean, a lot of fighters start around 15.
Well, I know it's 18, right?
Well, no, you could be 17 in certain states. Yeah, start at 15, go pro at 18. That's 3 years is good. Get, 10 fights a year. Fight like once a month if you can as amateur. Then you do that. You have about 20, 30 fights. You're good to go. And honestly, like, the fighting's important because you want to get used to people watching you and the referee, but really sparring is what really gets you ready. You want to have the fights because you want to get used to, a refereed, a refereed competition with rules and with audience, because the audience adds an element that really tests your nerves and your endurance. So, but once you have like 5 fights, you got it. You really you get it. Once you have about 5 of those, you're like a seasoned pro at it. You know what it feels like. You've been there, done that.
Also, let's be real with ourselves. Like, not everybody has the natural talent and the skills to be a great amateur. Like, not everybody's a Sugar Ray or fucking Roy Jones. Some people are short and they have short arms. Look at Mike Tyson. He was never an Olympian or anything because, he's just, that's how the man was built,
You're right.
He had short arms and he was a short guy.
You're right, but he came very close to being an Olympian, so it's not like he almost was. He just lost to Henry Tillman, I believe. But he came very close. But yeah, you're right. I mean,
Henry Tillman, the guy who went on to win the gold, that's a big fucking deal, right?
Right. So yeah, I mean, so I wouldn't waste too much time with amateurs, but it's also hard. Amateur is just harder. You don't see the punches coming as well because the headgear, the big gloves, the refereeing is so bad. It's just bad. The rules it's funny. Amateurs, that's a league. USA Boxing, that's a league. Literally, that's a league. That's why you could do the same shit as a pro. There could be a league like that. USA Boxing is a fucking league.
No.
And I don't like the rules it enforces, but it enforces them. It has a whole, I don't know.
Yeah, Marco, the community member who was officiating for Board Wars, he came on and he was telling us all the discrepancies of like how radically different the scoring is in USA Boxing from like the pros.
Mm-hmm.
And like for instance, in the tip, whatever the other dude fight, it was technically on the scores, it was a draw, but because of the USA boxing rules, they have to choose a winner at the end of the fight based
I like
on what
that.
they see the merit.
And
I like it too, but I'm just saying, like, for all of us who don't know that, we're like, oh, he got fucking robbed and this and that,
right,
you know?
but USA Boxing, for example, they have that white strip on the gloves because that's the area that has to land for the point to count. Now, I kind of like that. I don't fully agree with it, but I like that they have a rule. So, like, you can make a league with rules. You just have to tweak some of them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like that rule. I think any part of the glove should land. Like, if you land right here, that should count. It has to be basically the knuckle part for it to count.
Yeah, I agree. Slapping punches are still scoring punches, in my opinion. But
right. So, but it does have rules. It has all the rules that you look into boxing. There's zero explanation of what punch counts. They'll just say something really. Well, there's no actual rules. It's the ABC, Association of Boxing Commissions, but it'll say, something like a scoring blow. It'll say scoring blow or something like very ambiguous. Like, yeah, but what's that mean? So, what's up, Fun Truck?
Going on, everybody?
Did you ever box before?
Yeah, I got 4 amateur fights.
Oh shit!
I'm gearing up to get on Border Wars whenever it goes to Florida.
Oh shit! Well,
yeah, I got some real shit. I'm 29 years old, so I'm trying to get it in while I can.
What weight do you fight at?
75.
Do you have any videos of your fights?
Yeah, bro. Well,
why don't you put the link in? I mean, if you don't want to, if you're uncomfortable, that's fine.
Maybe down the road, I'm more willing to share.
Okay.
But I do got I got not mine. I have a 10-year-old that I'm training that I got when I was 5 years old, and he's a 4-time national champion. Every time he's entered a national tournament, starting at the age of 8, he's won.
That's great. That's great. Good for you.
And I think talking to other boxing coaches, right around 12 to 14 years old, when you start to see the very competitive amateur boxers, you can tell the Devin Haney, the Ryan Garcias at 12 and 14 years old, who's going to be elite. The Teofimo Lopez's, Keyshawn Davis's, Gervonta Tank, like all of these guys at 14 were starting to shine, and that's when Mayweather will start to pick you up, or these other guys will start to sponsor you. Because at that age, they're almost capable of knocking out grown men.
There you go.
Fun Truck. Fun Truck,
go ahead.
Oh, Fun Truck, I had a question for you. How long have you been watching the stream? Just as out of curiosity.
The street?
Me. How long have you been watching this channel?
Probably like over a year.
Oh, you just came in now. Okay, well, whatever. I'll take it.
Yeah, dude. No, you're one of my favorite panelists on TV.
You're the man. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, see,
Hey,
you
but Fun Truck,
don't come off like a boxer at all. But I've learned over the years that the way somebody talks and doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, Fun Truck. I was gonna. The only reason I asked that, Fun Truck, is I wanted to let you know. I don't know how long you've been watching the show, but like when we asked you, "Oh, you got footage," we're not asking to be like, "Oh, are you faking? Are you a fucking grifter?" Like, we're asking because we want to like see and like support you and stuff. Because we're interested. Yeah. Like, you're not the only amateur fighter in the.
I don't mind sharing at all.
Yeah, I believe you knew that. I don't think you thought we're gonna like make fun of you or think you're lying or something. We're just.
How do I send you a link?
Do you have it on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not one of my fights, but one of my most recent sparrings.
Yeah, put it in the link right here, and I'll pull it up. And do you have a wrench?
How about that'd be cool if you give me one.
Yeah, I will. So type right now in the chat.
How do you do that? I'm on the StreamYard thing.
You have to go. Well, yeah, just StreamYard. Just type.
Yeah, go to that text box in the middle. You could just drop it even in the private, in the backstage, or in the comments. Either way.
I'll give you a wrench anyway, though. You deserve one. But you have to. You have to comment so I could see you. Then I click on you and wrench you. Wow, that sounds so good. I'm gonna wrench you.
I didn't think about it.
Damn, Fun Truck's a fighter. Did you guys think he was a fighter? I did not.
Negative. I did not take him for one, but yeah.
That means
some people are just laid back like that.
Yeah, laid back he is. He's probably a fucking animal in the ring. Probably saw
Yeah, boy, you know it.
Yeah, see? Now let's see what we got. All right. Fun truck. All righty. And you are in the green?
Can you pull it up?
Yeah, I got it. You're in the green shirt.
In the green shirt, white, yellow.
Yeah, okay. This is a year almost old, but
yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Let's.
Guy's not too good, but whatever. That's all I have.
There he is, our man Fun Truck, in the green with his back toward us. Cameraman is who sucks.
Don't get tall. Don't get too close. Don't get tall.
Okay. So you guys are going light, it looks like. Okay. Okay. Ooh.
There you go.
Good work.
Ooh. This guy has fucking heavy hands. Oh shit! And he's dancing on him. Oh shit, Sergio Martinez. Sergio Martinez. This fucking guy. Oh, look, he's getting all. Look at him. He's a fucking psycho. I told you.
Oh, yeah. He tough.
Pretty. I want to see how you react when you get punched, but
yeah.
Very good. And are you switching stances?
Keep him right there. Keep him right there.
Right now you're standing
southpaw.
Oh,
yeah.
He's switching. Okay, we got a Mamoon on our hands here. He's switching. Okay.
I think I give him a little bloody nose here.
He's switching. All right. Now look at him. You saw that? He got annoyed when he got hit. That's a competitive person right there. He got annoyed. Like, fuck. You're whooping his ass, and he touches you once, and you get annoyed. That's hilarious. What happened? What the fuck?
Time.
And he's working with you guys. If you throw a couple
Same side. Same side.
Oh, there we go. Almost you got to go at you.
Two hooks right there. Two.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Easy. Nice. Easy. Psycho. You got some fucking power, man. I like it.
Right there.
A lot of pressure.
Yeah, he's in his face.
Wait till he opens up. Wait till
A
he
lot
opens
of
up.
pressure. Jesus Christ. That left hand is hard.
Yeah, that's why he goes south.
Can I ask what's your natural stance?
Hold on. This is almost done. We'll left. Nice. Oh, he's ah!
Use your right hand to the body. There you go. Side.
Damn.
Yeah, you can say
All right. So look.
Good Lord. Well,
Yeah, good shit, dude.
I didn't expect that. All right.
No, I didn't. I definitely didn't. Shout out to you. So what? What?
Marco, I'm a lot better than that. If the other guy's giving me some good work, I think I can pick it up. And also, I was like 10, 15 pounds overweight.
Oh, there? You were big. You're bigger. You were what, 185 or something?
Like 200 pounds, bro.
And you're what, 5'10"?
5'11".
5'11", my height. Okay. And you want to fight at 75, right? Okay. And how heavy was that dude you were sparring?
Probably 85. But he wasn't. Yeah, he didn't have any amateur fights, so just the body to beat up.
Yeah, and I'm glad you say that because those of you who don't know, I mean, your confidence and what you feel comfortable experimenting with and doing goes way up when you're in front of somebody who you know poses no threat.
I'm at a fighter's gym now, so when I spar, I'll send you some footage.
Yeah, let's see. But still, regardless of that, the eye test, you get an A.
Sure.
Definitely get an A. One thing I would, and I don't know, and again, it's hard to tell against this guy, but you throw punches and then sometimes you do that and you back straight you back straight away, and somebody might time that and fucking shoot forward at you. But other than that, I couldn't really see anything that you did.
He could dance a little bit too. I like that. I just want to ask, like, what's your natural stance?
Orthodox.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, your left hook seemed like the strongest shot.
You could tell he got pop.
Oh no, definitely.
Well, I had a wrestling base, and once I got to college, 20 years old, I picked up boxing, and then I was just sparring every day until I met my boxing coach, who was an amateur coach, and then he just sharpened me up. Like, I was a fighter willing to spar anybody, and then he just trimmed all of the fat off. He's like, this is how you jab, this is how you walk to your left, this is how you walk to your right.
No, very good. You're very explosive. I like the kind of bouncing, loosey-goosey, and then pop, 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 you know. But again, I want to see what happens when you're in front of somebody who's throwing back hard, or at least educated. Because not everybody hits hard, but some people are throw back educated. You know what I mean? So I'd like to see what happens then.
One last question. How old are you?
29.
Okay, yeah.
Well, good, damn.
Very, very good, very good.
And by the way, you would. I mean, I want to see more, but you would maul anybody I've seen on fucking Border Wars.
Yeah, but I'm trying to I'm trying to support, and honestly, I'm low key inspired by Lobo beating Tip, bro. Like, everybody talked hella shit.
I mean, couldn't you fight CYP? Isn't that the same way?
Yeah, I'd fuck him up bad, dude.
You would. I know you would. I talk about quitting.
Yeah.
he would take one left up to the body and be like,
I mean, listen, I learned the technical style, and then I moved back to the Central Valley because I'm from the Bay Area, and the Central Valley is known for having like a lot of, the 209, Stockton, Merced, Modesto, and that's where I learned how to become a boxer puncher. Like, I was just throwing 1, 2, 3 pivot when I started training at a gym in Merced in the Central Valley. It was fucking hooks, uppercuts in your face. Don't stop. Like, just come forward. And I think that is a more suffocating style if you can, take the punishment that comes with.
Damn.
Yeah, those are more high risk punches, obviously, but more sting on them. Yo, Marco, it's crazy that like a lot of the recurring people on your panel and in the chat are from Northern California specifically.
That's
when
wild. He said that, when he told me where he was
that's fucking
the
wild.
Other day, you weren't in here, but that's exactly what I said. Oh,
that was earlier today.
You, him, Mo, who else?
Steph Brown.
E-Rock.
Is Steph Brown?
Yeah, he is.
I mean, he has
he lives in Texas right now.
Gotta do a Northern California meetup.
Yeah, it's a lot of Northern California.
Yo, you look just like E-Rock, though.
Nah, that's mad racist.
Nah, come on.
No,
man.
he doesn't. No.
Come on, Yayan.
Oh, my God.
That's racist.
Y'all was lame.
Not all Mexicans.
I wouldn't say it's racist, but it's a little too much sauce.
Y'all lame.
Maybe because we actually have Mexicans out here.
Structure.
I'm more familiar with Mexicans.
So, do you go to the gym? You still actively always going to the gym?
Yeah, I'm kind of like I said, it's now or never.
Are you trying to turn pro?
I'm gonna get a couple pro fights, but I want to do one in TJ, maybe do some in Thailand.
Thailand, holy shit!
Yeah, because
TJ is Tijuana.
My buddy, yeah, they're easy, and my buddy, he went to Thailand, and they offered him a fight. Like, he went on a Monday, and they offered him a fight on Saturday.
Jesus Christ! Okay, cool.
So I'm like, fuck it, I'll take a trip out there. I'll try to go as best shape as I can, just to. I don't know. Like, I know what it takes. I've been in the ring with guys with 100+ fights. I'm not fucking chasing a world title right now. Like, that's not
right.
But I do want to, say I did something in the ring. So.
Yeah, nah. You look good, man. Just next time you get in there with somebody who's like really experienced, send it. I want to see.
Yeah, I'll send it.
But nah, shit. Yeah, it was good shape, good style. You know what I mean? You moved, you pivoted, you also could do the come forward and pressure, the quote unquote Mexican style, but you also threw in a slick black fighter, you threw in all kinds of shit. Sergio Martinez a little bit.
Yeah, that's kind of what I see too.
Yeah. You know,
Hey,
yeah. No,
jumping on that topic about boxers who started late, he started boxing at 19 years old, and he beat that tall Paul Williams guy.
knocked him out. When did you start boxing?
20,
Oh,
21.
did you get into a lot of fights growing up or no?
But I was a wrestler, so I've always had a competitive
Oh,
spirit.
you were a wrestler. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you find that helpful in the clinches? I used to wrestle for many years.
I just find it like my will to win, bro. I'm not trying to lose a round. I think that's why I've won all my fights because, go to win the last 30 seconds, even if it gets tough.
Okay.
And boxing,
I only brought that up because I heard Shannon Briggs say when he trained wrestling.
Hold
it
on a
helped him in the
second.
clinches.
Somebody has their panties in a bunch. HLD extra crispy 2-piece. Smokin' Mo is ready to crash into Fun Truck. Let's fucking go. Nah, I'm just fucking with you, HLD. Sorry, I did not read it. Go ahead.
And I'm saving my crash out for Alberto for that Los Angeles border war. So whenever he gets his courage up,
I mean, shit. Alberto.
Yo, that would be crazy.
We don't
Come
even
on, man.
know.
He won't cam up. You think he's going to jump in the
He
ring?
might be AI.
Man, fuck me.
He might be AI generated. We don't even know. We have no idea. Nah, that's cool. So yeah, shit, you and Mamoon could fight. I like it. I would train you too if you're close by. Yeah, I like somebody with some natural skill, and I like that you're older because that means you're more mature, you're smarter. Like if I didn't start having emotional smarts in the ring until I was about your age, Fun Truck. I was around 28, 29 when I started getting emotional. Like shit, little things that I learned that just made all the world of difference that took maturity. Like I would have never known that shit, when I was 19, 18 fighting. I didn't know that. I would have never even been able to fucking digest it and understand it.
It's very important to have a coach that you connect with, and like that doesn't bullshit you. You almost need, in my opinion, you need some tough love. You need someone to give you your props, but also tell you that there's still much more you have to work towards. Yeah. So when getting into boxing, like some people don't have a good first impression, meet a good first coach, and then boxing is cut off for the rest of their life. Mm-hmm. So like it's just as important as having a good first coach.
Right. True. Nah, man, that was good shit. I was impressed. And remember what I said? I said this guy's probably an animal because in boxing, when you have guys with your personality, like quiet, they're usually fucking animals. So that makes sense. And somebody like HLD who's so loud probably punches like a little puss.
Hey, that's why I find it so funny that if CYP could fight as good as he talks, that's what would be undefeated.
Oh my god.
Hey bro, he fucking quit. He quit after one round. You probably fucking piece his ass up, bro.
You don't even want to say one round. He literally threw. I think I counted. It was like 2 combinations. He was gassed. That was it. Maybe 3, and that was it. 3 combinations, and he was done.
Yeah, but you think you'd get humbled because that dude got gassed in 3 minutes.
You would, right?
There's no fucking
nothing. I mean,
no pumping of the brakes. He's still going there.
A little bit the way he talks, but yeah, that's still like yeah. But I don't know. Yeah.
Hey, Fun Truck, you have a nickname yet? A fighting nickname?
Fun Truck.
Fuck.
No, my coach, he's a white guy from Maine. He gave me he's like, you're a bull. So he called me
the bull.
Yeah, because I would come forward a lot when I first met.
That's not bad, no.
That's not bad at all. The bull. I mean, it's been done. Has it been done? I don't know. Here,
CJ, yeah. Sammy,
take it over for 1 second. I'll be right back.
I got you.
Hey, here's some trivia for you. Before Marvin Hagler became widely known as Marvelous Marvin Hagler, one of his nicknames in the the Philly press was the Toy Bull because he was a small guy, but he would come forward a lot. The Toy Bull.
How tall was he?
I mean, the records say he was like 5'8", 5'9", but if you see him next to Sugar Ray Leonard or like Roberto Duran, you can tell he's probably closer to 5'7", 5'6".
Hey, Fun Truck, I was going to suggest the nickname Silent but Deadly, but no, the Bull is better. I'm just fucking with you, champ.
Man, he's calling you apart. He's calling you apart, bro. What the fuck? Silent but deadly? Come on.
Well, Marco was speaking on how soft-spoken he is and just chill. I thought the show was funny.
Fighting words. Them's fighting words.
I know, man.
Hey, I'm not getting in the ring. I'm too old.
New guy in the panel, Fun Truck, right?
You, buddy.
Hey, good, man. I was watching that video, man. I was wondering when your punching bag was gonna start throwing punches at you, bro, because he
Yeah.
wasn't
Don't
doing
worry.
shit.
I'm gonna, like I said, I'm at a fighter's gym now, so I'll get some sparring footage.
Yeah,
No,
that
but
was
hey, good
showcase
work.
sparring, but yeah,
Good work.
definitely,
That was that was it was good work to see. Good for you, man.
definitely.
You know, is this something serious you're doing? I didn't catch everything you guys were talking about. Is this something you're pursuing on a serious note, or is it more of a I'm just trying to stay in shape and get my skills just in case somebody wants to fuck with me?
No, I got some fights, and I'm gonna get some pro fights. And the timing has just been off past couple of years. I've been trying to get into a new career, moving apartments and life. But
not too like downplayed, but I heard you're 29, right? And so what's what's the goal for a person of your age trying to turn pro?
to
Like
prove
what are
to prove it to myself, bro. I want to fight somebody competitive, like get in good shape, weigh in on the scales, go through the emotions, and fucking just let it out in the ring, bro, and record it for myself. Like I really, that's all I want.
There you
That's
go.
real. I feel you.
Oh, that's very much respectable.
Listen. When I was first started in boxing, my parents were not like wanting me to do it. I had to fund myself. If I could have, I would have been started boxing at 14 years old. It wasn't until I got to college where I had the money. You know, then I put myself through that because I've always wanted to get into boxing. And then when I started fighting in my amateur fights, I didn't invite anybody. I just want to fucking fight, you know? And so like I just want my coach there. I don't want anybody waiting on me, like asking for like tickets, what time I'm gonna fight, the guy gonna show up. I'd rather just do it for myself.
Man. That's what you have to do. I mean, that's for anybody in life, man. You got something that you want to do, and you can still do it. Get it done. Get it done.
Bro.
You don't want to look back. You don't want to look back and say, "Damn it, I wish I would have done." Well, I wish I would have done that marathon, that triathlon. I wish I would have done this fucking whatever the fuck it is that you get into. You know what I mean?
You don't want to be like some of these other Border Wars guys. They're like, 50 years old, and they're like, I finally want to do it. But they're all fucked up and old and shit. It's harder to get off the couch. Well, I mean, for real, like, it is what it is. But
there's this saying, and I'm gonna fuck it up, but there's a saying is, as a man, you don't want to waste the potential of finding out what your maximum potential could have been.
Yep.
No, I feel that definitely.
You know what I mean? And so, and as a young man is when you're gonna be able to find that out, as far as what the peak of your physical could have been. What could have you done? Could have I done a 27 mile? Could I have done a 27 miler? Could I swim 5 miles? Could I got in the ring and do 10 rounds with another pro or whatever the fuck it is? You know what I mean? Find out for yourself. And the only thing is, especially if you plan to have kids, especially if you're blessed to have a son, you know what I mean? Because you want to show it where it comes from.
Yeah.
And if you don't have it, who the fuck are you? There's gonna be someone else telling your son how to get it done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, someone he can actually look up to. I feel that. I'm not a parent, but that sounds about right. Yeah.
It's just what you got to do, man. And I'm good for you, man. That's why I wanted to just see what your premise. That's why I didn't want to downplay it. I just wanted to hear what your answer was. You know what I mean? And it stands right in line with what I believe it should be.
No, I'm gonna have a lot of regret if I don't fight. As
good for you, man.
They can get a couple.
Don't go crazy at it. That I'm gonna tell you. You know what I mean? Your health is up most important, and I'm just saying because it's boxing. It's not the same thing as any other sport. You really could get fucked up. So make sure you take care of your health within that.
Thank you.
How often do you spar?
I'm at a fighter's gym now, so probably 2-3 times a week.
Every week?
Yeah.
Is that a good amount, Marco?
Too much, I think. If he's not even competing,
he's not in camp. Yeah.
I think. I think that's too much.
They they're not hard rounds, and they're more to like sometimes no headgear, so it's sort of like touch sparring almost.
Oh, if it's not hard rounds, then that's cool. But if it's hard rounds and you're not even training in camp, I think that's too much.
That's what I like about the Russian style of training. They really don't go at each other like that. It's a lot of all situational type shit. It's more playful, you know what I mean? And it's just going through the motions. and it's not about beating your like what we do over here, beating your fucking brains out and leave eating in the
Playful.
gym.
I've seen these dudes trending out in the snow with bears. I wouldn't call that playful.
No, but it is. Yeah, but the bear ain't ripping their asses apart, right? You know what I mean?
Why.
Okay,
Hey, domesticating bears. I could barely domesticate this dog.
But that's how it is. It's very more playful style that they do. It's not like going all out at it. Now the training itself, like the physical training of trying to get in condition, that's another level. But
I feel you. Yeah.
But
all right, fellas, I'm gonna head out to my girl's place, but I'll be in the chat.
Hey man,
right.
give it
all
your
right,
give it y'all over there, man.
Peace out.
Best of luck to you, homie. Yep.
Hey, if there's any other fighters or weekend warriors or amateurs or pros in the chat or watching this on playback, come on the panel, dude. Just shoot us some of your footage and chop it up with us. I personally, as a member of the community, want more people like Fun Truck to be in the community.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good name though, man. Fun Truck. I dig it.
I don't quite get it, but to each their own.
I dig it, bro. It gives me that Toy Story vibe.
This was me earlier today. This was me.
Okay.
Marco, how much does that bag weigh?
120, 120. It's a water bag.
Oh, it's a water bag?
Oh, I see. Yeah. I can tell.
Marco, I meant to ask you because you mentioned it. You mentioned about like maturing as a fighter. Did you feel like that came from just naturally, like just growing up, like going through life, or was that something like that your coaches kind of like helped you through?
Both.
Yeah.
Both. Yeah, both. Yeah. And by the way, that's a water bag because I do it every day and it's the least wearing on my old fucking 48-year-old joints. Like the heavy bags, just my hands hurt, like that just absorbs it way better, but it's fucking heavy.
Damn, you're only 48? I mean?
Shut up. So yeah, so I prefer the water bag. I prefer the water bag for that reason. For that exact reason, because it doesn't hurt my joints as much. Yeah, so I don't know, but I love doing it. It's like what releases the demons. You know what I'm saying?
And HLD, you're 72 if I'm not mistaken, right?
Bro, and I hit that, and I would hit that bag 10 times harder than Marco been doing over there.
Hell no.
No complaint.
Yeah, okay. That's literally what everybody says because it's so fast. But then I got to pull out the video where I'm fucking breaking the power record and people shut up. That's so funny. People always say that. Oh, those are slaps. Okay, why don't you feel it? You tell me if it's a slap. Just because it's fast doesn't mean it's a slap. But
hey, Briggs said you could hit hard.
That's why. Yeah, Briggs said. I know Briggs said it because I hit him hard. I could hit hard. That's why I made that power punch video for that exact reason. Because all these like keyboard warriors always want to say, "Ooh, that's a slap." Like, okay,
I'm just saying.
You need to make that instructional video. You need to make that power instructional video.
I'm not rubbing no Ben Gay at the end of my sessions. That's all I'm saying.
Well, because you've been gay. You've been gay, so I feel you.
You've been gay.
Mad gay.
So what's the topic, guys? Besides Fun Truck, man. Hey, what's going on?
Can you guys hear me?
Oh.
Yeah, we got you
right now.
Huh.
Should I don't remember the title? I'll just pop that.
Yeah,
I opened the show by shitting on Jermell Charlo because I don't think he's gonna fight any of those guys that he's teasing on his fucking social media.
No, man, he's already lined up to fight the guy that fought last Saturday that beat Tellez. Like all this shit is like, what are we talking about?
Hey, TCP, you've never seen my my video? I'll pull it up because I think he said.
Yo, those numbers are relevant to where you at and what machine. Every machine is different and all that.
Nope. The majority.
They're not all the same.
The majority of them are you can't pass 999.
Well, yeah, but they're not.
And if you're on that one, which was what most of them are, then it's relevant. There actually way less of them go to like 2,000-3,000.
Who calibrates these bitches?
Hold on, champ. You know I'm a jack of all trades. I used to work on these kind of machines when I was at, Chuck E. Cheese, Dave and Buster's, those type of places. So we definitely maintain them and try to keep them accurate.
And it can't go. It's 3 digits, so it can't go past 999.
Man, in the court of law, that gets thrown out. When's the last inspection on that? When's the last inspection on that? You know what I mean?
used to do it daily.
What's the calibration tool that you use for this?
And we got to test them out,
what's the pounds per square inch?
We got to test them out.
That's basically what it comes to. You know what I mean? That's why I don't put too much stock in it, because I really don't know. And they're different brands, too.
No, it's funny, though, because when I was in London, when I was at the weigh-in ceremony for Usyk Dubois, they had it in like a almost ESPN zone type of place, and I was sitting on a little balcony overlooking where they had one of those. They happen to have one of those punching machines, and I was watching like literally like dozens of people try it, and I'm like, damn, none of these motherfuckers are getting to the fucking numbers that Marco does.
This is for you, TCP, and for everybody who says I slap.
And you need the sound. We can't hear the sound. If you can put the sound on it.
And
put extra sauce.
Putting the fear of God in that little black child.
Hey, and it wasn't.
Don't say that.
And it wasn't. There was no wind up.
Nope, exactly. Right. Off the vertical, like Dominique throwing it down. If I ran, and most people run.
Where's the sound at, bro? We got to hear the sound, because I saw.
Hear the sound?
Yeah, no, there was no sound.
No. I said that.
All right, let's try it again.
It makes it way more impactful. Yeah.
Jeez.
It's like a gunshot.
Jeez.
It's like a fucking gunshot.
Facts.
There we go.
How long ago was that?
He like scaring little black kids. Crazy.
That was like in December.
That was in December?
Yeah.
I was gonna say last year.
Good deal, man.
Oh yeah, I guess last year, technically, yeah.
Technically.
Yeah, and that's
that's good that you stay fit, bro. That's awesome to see.
You know, when I go in the machine with other people and people are running, like I say, why don't you plant your feet and throw? I bet you I'll punch harder than anybody that doesn't run. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, because you see everybody taking the runway punch and shit. Like, what the fuck is that?
That's what I'm saying. So that's why I made this video, because everybody who sees my speed says the same fucking shit. People love shitting on people. Ooh, that's not hard. Oh, you can't kill a fly with that. Yeah, how about this?
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Because you come in with those running punches, bro. You're gonna get fucking kicked right in the fucking chest by the time you get to me, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Or you just get flipped and counted right there.
I throw it down off the vertical like Dominique Wilkins. That's what I do.
No, good deal, man. Good deal.
But that's just,
No, you should say Jordan. But,
Jordan didn't dunk off the vertical. He jumped off 1 foot, dipshit.
Are you stupid?
You don't know.
Jordan.
Yeah, one of the highest verticals ever.
No. Vertical means off 2 feet going up. Jordan
going straight up.
Jordan would be a 1 foot dunker. He would have to take a running start and jump off 1 foot. Dominique would plant his feet, and that's what I meant. Like when I punch, I plant. I'm not taking a running start.
I don't like that one, Marco.
Let me clear it up. A vertical when you measure it in those terms you're talking about, like who can jump the highest, that's different. Off the vertical in basketball terms is going straight up and down, right? You're in the paint. Exactly. Yeah, you're in the paint and boom.
Should have said a big man, because only big men go off the vertical.
No.
But Jordan's vertical is at 48 inches.
Exactly.
That's a different thing. I thought I cleared it up.
In basketball, it means jumping off 2 feet.
Right, and that's what Jordan's.
Jordan's not as vertical. Jordan's when he jumps.
Jordan was a 2 foot jumper as well. Sometimes.
No, not really.
Hardly ever saw that.
Yeah. So when they measured how high he got 48, but he never almost ever jumped off the vertical. Matter of fact, most people get higher when they go off 1 foot. Usually,
exactly.
Better.
So you telling me Dominique was under the rim, just rising up on people.
He would run, he would stop, hop on 2 feet, and then go back up. It was a 2 foot dunker.
No, you should have said Drexler.
What? Drexler didn't do 2 feet.
Yes, he was.
Clyde, the glide, that implies he's coming in at an angle. not-
Yeah. But he was like,
the
he was.
Nah,
glide.
he wasn't. He wasn't.
I think it's
Trust me,
semantics,
Ian.
but
Yeah, Ian, you're talking. No, it's not. You're talking about the era that I used to watch. Clyde also jumped off 1 foot. Matter of fact, most people didn't do 2 feet. That's why I chose
Exactly.
Dominique.
That's what I'm saying. Mostly only big man was under the rim, just dumping straight up.
Yep.
Well, anybody running for a dunk is not jumping 2-footers. I mean,
exactly.
They're
right.
Imagine he's learning that he stopped in the heat. We just that ain't happening.
But
a 2-footer off the free throw line. Like what?
That'd be something to see.
2-footer, that's wild.
The NBA
I'm
Jam.
gonna go back to watch Dominique to see if you're right, Marco. I'm not saying you're not right.
No, I'm right.
No, well,
Dominique. Because I didn't watch. I'm gonna keep it real. I didn't watch much.
You might find some, but I would say 9 out of 10 of them are going to be off 2 feet.
But I didn't watch much Dominique. I was watching
known
dudes
for
like
that.
Larry Bird and shit. And
who else? Shaq
Clyde
did 2
Drexler.
feet.
Yeah, those are big men though.
Most power dunkers would do 2 feet. You know who did 2 feet? Spud Webb did 1, I believe. Most people did 1. Most did 1.
Especially when you're that small, you gotta use 2 feet. I mean 1 feet.
Yo, the man who doesn't get credit, bro, and he was a beautiful fucking dunker, was Dr. J.
He gets his props from me. He's like a precursor to MJ.
He's forgotten, bro. He's really forgotten.
He's the godfather of kids.
We know him as it, but he's not spoken. When you're talking about it, nobody talking about Dr.
You know why?
J.
You know why? Because he did most of his stuff in the ABA before.
Those Afro dunks, bro. Fuck.
Before the NBA merged, that's why he did a lot. He won like 2 championships, but they didn't count because there was the ABA.
Yeah, before the merger. I feel you.
Yeah, but I was going to ask you, do you think this Tio and Shakur fight happening?
Yeah, I do.
It's happening, guys.
I'm excited. That's a good fight.
It's happening. Well, it's signed. There's just nothing else. This Shakur is the one playing games because he don't want that Tio fight. He wants Lamont Roach. That's why he put out a hit piece with boxing.
Yeah, but
HLD. With Chris Mannix. Chris Mannix, who's not a turkey guy, and then they're trying to stick on Keyshawn.
A win over Tio makes him more official than a win over Lamont. Do we agree with that?
Interesting.
But he wants Lamont.
He's fighting Tio. They're going back and forth.
But he wants Lamont. That's why he's putting out hit pieces to try to tear down the fight.
Yeah, so neither of them want that fight. Fight in the first place.
Is that the latest out of the camp in Florida, HLD?
Shit. I want to fight Conor Ben. Bro, you ain't doing none of that. You already said it. I mean, he's the one who's saying now he can't fight till January. But he just sparred Bud. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, somebody posted your tweet in the Discord. I thought you said that.
Yeah, that's why I asked, because I didn't know.
Let's put it this way. Right now, Tio's not gonna go playing games with him because he knows that he has to wait on Turkey, who's the one who has already said only he wants to announce the fights.
Hey, man, same, man. I mean, you're talking out of both sides of your mouth. You said it's going down, but then you said Shakur doesn't want it. Which one is it?
Oh, shit.
Shakur don't want it because he's the one who's been chirping Lamont Roach. He's the one chirping Lamont Roach. He's the one who now says, I can't wait till Keyshawn gets back. And then the next day, Keyshawn, and they're reporting from Boxing Singer. It's not another janky fucking reporting company now.
I'm not the greatest. I'm not the greatest historian. I don't have all the inside info some of y'all have, but I got logic, so it can't be both. Either the fight is going down or Shakur don't want it.
It's going down as it is, but it's on Shakur if you don't want it.
Hey, at the end of the day, Uncle Turkey's the one who signs the checks, so he's the one who's going to decide whether the shit goes down or not. Let's be real. Same thing with Norman and Haney. He's the one who decided.
That sounds so weird, Uncle Turkey.
Uncle Turkey.
That's what called him.
That sounds like an old school rapper. Like, yo, Uncle Turkey.
Hey, he announced that he's going through some COVID shit, though. I think he said today.
COVID.
Yeah, he said he's got the corona's getting him bad.
That's out of style.
I mean, I know it's 5 years late. I was just gonna say that.
Hey, I don't know, man.
You gotta catch up.
Who, Turkey?
Yeah, he said that. Yeah, last night or this morning. I forgot when, bro. But I saw that.
Shit!
What the fuck?
The corona's getting him bad, man.
Crazy.
You got that super COVID.
That's crazy.
Hey, E-Rock, quick shout out for reaching out, but it's all good, man. It ain't nothing.
What happened? You guys were gonna chill?
No. Some other shit.
Yeah, for sure, bro. You know.
Hey, shit?
But it's a great fight, though.
Fuck you.
Whenever they announce it, we should expect a good fight.
Hey, hopefully. I do. I wouldn't mind seeing it. You know.
It's a good fight.
Nah, it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
And okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Panel and the chat. Chat, you just type it in. Let's go through the panel. I'm gonna start with Mo. If Tio and Shakur fight next, who wins, Mo? I'm gonna move on. He might be checking power meters. Oh no, he's here.
No, I say I haven't thought about it much, but just preliminarily, I say Tio.
Okay. CJ Ranch.
Ranch, okay.
You put too
Off
much
top.
sauce. Too much sauce on
Too
it.
much sauce. Okay,
CJ
okay,
Ranch.
that makes sense. Salute. Off top, like Mo, I haven't considered it heavily, but 60-40 Shakur. I'm like that.
Okay, so we're 1-1. I know who Yayan's going to say, but I'll ask anyway. Yayan?
Little Teofimo Lopez.
No, you don't. Shakur, right? Obviously. Okay, better yet, what's your percentage, Shakur? That's a better question.
Let me think about this. Come back to me on that one.
Back to you. All right. HLD.
Tio.
Or DLH, should we say. David Luis Hernandez.
Percentage, I'm between about a 65-35.
For whom?
For Tio.
He said for Tio.
Tio, okay. And finally, Iraq.
Shakur.
Damn. So we are dead even. And now mine, I'm going to do another classic Marco boxing 50-50.
I don't know. I can't call it.
I don't know.
Can't call it.
I don't know. I could see Shakur doing what he does and winning, but I could also see Tio doing what he does, like against
That's all
Josh.
we do is win, baby. But no, look though, I say probably like 67.
Oh,
33.
Bob in the house. How was school, Bob? 67. What'd you say? Say it
It's
again.
always
67,
precise.
33, Shakur 7.
Why?
Shakur
Always
37.
precise.
Giving weird numbers like that. Oh, 1/3? You just want to go 1/3?
Yeah, 2-1. That's what that is.
Okay.
Besides just
Maybe-
knowing who Tio is,
That's what I'm saying.
It's also Shakur having to come up.
Exactly.
Yeah, we don't know what his punch resistance would be like coming up, and then also we don't know how he's going to react against someone who is as athletic as Tio is. He'd probably be the most athletic fighter he's ever faced.
Look at this.
Yeah,
Jersey
we don't know his
Bob.
punch resistance at 140, but is Tio cracking like that at 140?
Oh,
Absolutely.
He'll crack a 126 pounder. Let me tell you that.
50-50. Both can win. Yeah, a lot of 50-50s. Jersey Bob's on his Jersey shit. He's just picking the dude from Jersey.
Easy.
No, I think he believed it. But I think
Hey, Bob,
it depends.
Bob, pop out before midnight, man. We need a few good minutes.
I mean,
Depending on which
Tio's
Tio
fought the
we
way better competition of the two.
Absolutely.
Way
That's
better.
true.
Well, hold on.
I agree.
Zapata was one of the best fighters in the world. Top 20 pound for pound, wasn't he? Before
Better
that?
than Loma.
Okay, good point.
That's one.
Better than
Yeah, it's
Josh
all
Taylor.
contextual.
He's pound
It's
for
all
pound.
contextual.
He was I feel like he was the same level as Josh Taylor.
I disagree.
No?
I would say that.
I agree too.
You think Josh Taylor would have been below him?
And Oscar Valdez, like he probably
I
one
think
of the
Josh
Mo
Taylor
said-
was a better fighter than Zapata.
That's what Mo said.
Okay.
That's not ridiculous to say, but
A bigger, taller, longer fighter as well.
Whoa.
Josh Taylor was watched though when Tio fought him.
Okay. No, you have a
No,
point.
just
I mean, I guess
playing.
Shakur does have a better resume.
I was
Tio.
going to say that's
Tio.
revisionist.
I don't. Shakur don't got no better resume than Tio. What are we talking about?
Bro, Tio has a better resume.
No, even I agree with that.
Wait,
Tio has
hold
a way
on.
better resume.
He
Tio's
misconstrued
wins
his words.
let's do this. The biggest
Loma.
wins are simply Josh Taylor and
And
Loma.
Loma.
Correct?
Absolutely.
And
Those are pretty big.
And Comey.
That was
Get the
big.
fuck out of here.
Let's
That was
ask
not-
everybody
get-
else.
Oh,
get
man.
the fuck outta
Comey
here.
make this list.
Even I got it.
No.
Yes.
Now out of that,
Yes.
Tio's the only guy in boxing with 2 pound for pound fighters on his fucking resume.
Exactly.
Hold on.
Exactly.
Does Comey count?
No.
Yeah, he was a champion.
He was
So
a champion.
As pound for pound, no. As
What
a
the fuck?
legit threat that we didn't know going in.
He was-
hell
No, he
yeah,
was
I remember
he was a
watching that
champion in
Okay,
his
so let's do
prime.
this. We'll do this. We'll do Loma, Josh Taylor, and we'll do Comey as like a runner-up. So
He was
now,
a champion in his
now
prime.
let's go to
Yep.
Shakur, Zapata,
Oscar
champion.
Valdez.
Valdez, and Herring.
Cepeda was not a champion.
Ooh,
No.
but still, he was a great. So those are the three, right? Would Valdez, Herring, and Zapata be the three?
No, because then we have to put them Barbosa to match up with Zepeda.
Oh, that's a good one. So take out
No,
Comey
we're
and
getting
put
3-3. We got Teal's top three, and now
3 champions versus twin.
No, it doesn't have to be champion because sometimes a
Yeah,
fighter
that's too much
didn't win
sauce.
a belt, but he's clearly the best in the
So
division.
would you say Comey
Well, no,
is
he's
better than
saying
Barbosa?
I would say that instead of I would say what Herring, right? Valdez and
was a champion. Valdez was a champion. Zepeda wasn't.
But still, he's
Exactly.
arguably his best win because he's young and he's like
he was a young number one contender at the very
let's put it
least.
this way.
Marco said, "Fuck the belts." That's about the fight.
Okay, so we're saying Shakur's best win at 135 is a no champion fighter versus Tio Comey, who knocked out a champion in his prime.
Was Comey ever a champion?
He was. He took the belt off of him.
He was the champion. Yeah,
that's how Tio became the champion.
IBF belt.
Now, again, let me ask you this: was Comey a better fighter than Zepeda? Not did he have a belt? Was he a better fighter?
He was a better fighter in his prime. Yes.
Get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Hey,
so far, no.
Marco, but he also fought Roma. So
okay, but no. Answer me this.
Roma trimmed everybody.
We're going 1 for 1.
Answer me this, right? Was Comey better than Zepeda? Mo.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, objectively, he had a title. I don't know how that's not objectively better.
No, I don't want to do titles.
Yo,
I want to do accomplishment, not titles, like who they fought and their skill. Who was a better fighter at that time?
Oh, Comey. Yes, Comey.
Okay, and I know what Yayan thinks. CJ.
No, so
go ahead. Hold on. We're going in order down the panel, so actually, I'm next. But you know, anyway, shit. I got to give it to Comey. I got to be fair, you know. Keep it real.
2-2. And Yayan, you think it's obviously Zepeda, HLD, Comey?
No, I don't. Actually, I don't. I think it's close. I think it's very close. But
it is very close.
If you do add the belt, then I would say Comey.
I give it to Comey because he was in his prime as a champion. Okay. He was in no old fart at 38 and shit. No, he was like 30 years old when he fought Tio.
And what about Errol?
And Tio was only like 21 or something like that.
E-Rock, what do we got? Comey or Zepeda?
I got Comey.
Okay, so everybody got Comey. So then that makes, without question, Tio's resume better.
Hell, absolutely. I would put Prime Nakatani versus Zepeda.
Okay. So, but the only thing we got
Nakatani was decent. Yeah.
But how much weight does it hold that Tio did lose? 1, arguably 2, or at least he looked bad. Whereas
he lost to fucking Kambosos.
We also got to weigh that in, but it's part of it. You know, you want to talk resume, talk the whole resume.
Shakur on his worst day would never lose to no fucking Kambosos.
He would have never got in the ring with the issues.
Boy, you sound fucking crazy.
Yeah,
he would have never got in the ring with Teal's issues that night. Never.
I still got Shakur though, beating Teofimo. So.
Right, when it comes down to
there's no issues with anybody saying that you're gonna pick Shakur. I mean, it's not like he's a fucking chump.
But like,
you know what I mean? You can't
accomplishments. I think Teo's way more accomplished. So,
plainly on objectively,
absolutely, yeah. He was damn near undisputed.
I think Tio has also schooled the better competition, made him look like they nothing compared to what Shakur's done, which is
he made him look like he was nothing.
All right, now
he made Barbosa look like he was nothing.
Who the fuck? Come on, he better than his opinion.
Let's see what the people think. I actually polled this yesterday. 6,000 votes. I just put it up, so we'll get more. Who wins if they fight? 53% say Shakur takes it. So that's pretty overwhelming.
I don't like this hype train.
I don't have an issue with anybody picking Shakur. I mean, I really
53%. So that's pretty. How many comments does this have there? 91. Yeah. So okay, that's a pretty big. What's this one? Oh, this is Jake versus Gervonta Davis. And 37 say they're not watching the clown show. It's a disgrace. So most people
don't leading.
Yep, yeah, and that's almost 8,000 views. That's a lot. And then and then most believe Tank will win, though. The ones who actually pick Tank by a lot.
That's going to be a draw, guys.
Yeah, I also put in this. They won't go hard light sparring. 21% think it'll be bullshit. And 37 don't want to watch it. And then of the people if they actually fight, only 13 thinks Jake will win.
If Tank loses, I don't care if it's exhibition or not.
Exactly.
If he loses, we know he's on their retirement.
Oh, look at this! I did this one too. I didn't realize when it first was 8,000 views. 58% think Shakur's going to win. Yep, same shit. So that's what the people, and that's kind of pretty much what you guys said too.
I think that's revision. Like, it was not
revisionism.
Look, man,
not really.
yeah,
because I put that poll up like a few weeks ago.
No poll that has T on
but
it
it's
is ever
after
gonna be like real because it's.
I agree with
he is so disdained. He is so disdained in the sport that a lot of it is.
Stop spending fucking.
I wonder why.
Bananas.
It don't matter.
And that's my thing too.
I'm not arguing why he's disdained. I'm saying because he's disdained, those polls are gonna be the way they are. He could fight,
maybe. You heard me. I was fair though.
I think it's
even
after
even though I picked Shakur, I was being fair.
Oh wait,
I think
well, Jose has a point. Barbosa was 32-0. Although, didn't people think he lost?
Yeah, he definitely lost.
To who? The kid Giovanni Cabrera, right? Or no?
No, I don't think it was.
No, they thought he.
To who?
The guy from the UK. I forgot his name.
Jack Catterall, wasn't it?
Catterall, was it?
Yeah, Catterall.
Okay.
Yeah, but
I mean, still, and he was champion.
Who
is that? The same as so Comey or Barbosa? Both undefeated, both champions.
No,
I don't think
Barbosa was that champion. Bro.
Yeah, he wasn't a champion. I'll go Comey.
He went on a run. He went on a run.
Champion, but he's a former.
No,
champion.
he never was a champion.
What?
No,
Barbosa was never a champion.
I could have swore.
Hell
no,
he was weird.
Barbosa went on a 1 year run where he cleaned up everybody in the WBO position.
Oh, he won the WBO interim, right?
Yeah, I knew.
And the TO, so TO's WBO champion. He's world champion now.
Yeah. Well, no, Tio's been
champion.
I didn't realize.
Super champion.
I don't follow any of this shit because like the belts don't really matter. The lineal matters.
He beat.
That's what Tio got.
Tio's right now.
Yeah,
he was the WBO super champion.
Okay.
He's been.
I told you that's what Keyshawn petitioned to be mandatory for. Yeah.
Okay.
But he can't. I mean, they saying that, but the thing is, it just even makes these guys are dumb. I don't know Keyshawn or is it Shakur or his team.
Somebody
already honored his mandatory in May, which means he don't have to honor another mandatory for 18 months.
He's not arguing.
When you guys help me with this, right? He keeps saying he's undisputed, but I don't think how is.
Look, I'm gonna tell you why.
Never.
Let me tell you, at 135,
undisputed at 135. Technically, if you just want to use the word technically,
that's Loma had all the belts.
Because Taylor never lost any of his belts in the ring.
Right.
That's why.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't count. You have to actually.
Well, that's why it's the word technically. If you want to go by that, if you're going by lineage.
And the same thing with Loma, right?
Loma had all the belts, but Devin had a belt too. He had to.
Devin had a Reggie belt that was given to him on a fucking podium.
So Loma had all four of the majors?
Not technically, but he was undisputed, but not technically. No.
He had three of them at
What does that mean?
Bro, literally, Marco.
So Loma, if I remember correctly, Loma was like an elevated. He was like the regular champion or something like that, and then
we got the franchise belt, the franchise champion.
Yeah,
there you go. And Devin had the full title at the time.
He told the WBC he didn't want to do the defenses, and the WBC didn't want to strip Loma, so they gave him this other belt, and they were like, "Well, he's still the champ."
That's a narrative right there. That's not true.
This is why we need a league and just the Ring magazine on lineal.
That's bullshit. Tio definitely should have been undisputed at 35.
Tio is undisputed.
Okay, but he wasn't
technically. Exactly.
Technically,
he was undisputed. He was undisputed when the WBO recognizes him as the first. Here.
Look, he's a two-time lineal, which to me means more than just the undisputed.
Agreed, but I was just asking for you guys to clear up the whole undisputed thing because I hear him say it, and then people be like, "No, he's delusional." So technically, he wasn't. Not technically, officially, he never had.
Officially, he was not.
Marco, he was never undisputed.
Right. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Rock just said it. I get it.
Here, let's settle it now.
But
let's settle it now. Let's settle it now. This is not the WBC saying it. This is the WBO saying it. It's in the chat. Put it up.
Wait, what is this?
I mean,
go read what when they elevated Tio to become a super champion. Read what it says.
What's the definition of undisputed?
Well, this is you posting it.
This is the WBO.
He just sent me. He just sent me his source.
So y'all can believe what I'm saying because I'm the source.
No, man, go to the picture. Man. You don't even know. You don't go down. Go down to the official document.
Yo, that's a new one.
Those are the rules, though. By the way, those are the rules.
I'm my own source.
Go down. Go down. Learn how to use Twitter, bro.
You're hilarious.
Go there. Click on that first pick.
You're a goofball.
Now read that in the yellow for
I
you.
would read it if I could, but okay, I guess. Unified the lightweight division upon defeating 3-division former unified world champion Vasily Lomachenko. Wait, what? Unified, right? That's not.
Keep on reading.
Became the first ever undisputed. Why do they even put unified? Why don't they just say undisputed?
Because Lomachenko was unified. He beat a unified champion while Tio held the IBF.
Yeah,
and when he defeated him, that made him undisputed.
Bro, Tio was never undisputed.
He wasn't.
You're reading it right there from a sanctioning body, and you're going to overthrow them?
That's one body. Every single body.
And the WBC is the one who says so.
All right, how about this? Mira. Escucha.
Mira.
What year did this happen? What year was there?
August 20th, 2020.
All right, so here's what we do.
October 20th, I'm sorry.
Here's what we do. We go to every sanctioning body, all 4 of them, and see their list of champions in September. And if Tio isn't there, then he's not unified. He has to be there in all 4.
No, it doesn't.
What?
Yeah,
no,
come on, champ.
Because each sanctioning body rules their own domain. Each one rules their own domain.
But the definition of undisputed is they all agree.
Now go back to that thing that I had, because it had all the rules for each sanctioning body of what each rule of each sanctioning body is on what I posted.
Listen to me.
No, listen to me.
He has to be an official champion.
Win
all 4 of them.
Yes, that's the definition of undisputed. What the fuck are you talking about?
No,
it's not.
No.
Well, I'm glad you.
Not the way you want to. Not the way you want to do it. Because the thing is, what I posted on there was the rules by each sanctioning body of how they unify their titles.
You posted the
WBO
posting. One.
No. Read the rules. You know what you're doing. Look, he's back because you know that I posted each sanctioning body rules to unify their titles.
Yo, I feel like I could give some clarity here. The thing is, in the fight beforehand, Lomachenko did win. In the fight right before he beat Teofimo, he did win the WBC belt, and the WBC never stripped him. They just technically low-key
elevated him with a super belt.
Yeah, and Mauricio Sulman, the head of the WBC, came out and was like, "Oh, Tio's undisputed." But at the same time, they were promoting Devin Haney as their real champion. Like Devin Haney had the real belt. So it's like they never stripped Tio. They never stripped
Again, the only way that this can be proven if you go to each sanctioning body's official champion listings, and if he's there, he was a champion. There's no other way to do it because they're
the night that Tio won the belt. It was by all 4 sanctioning bodies who are the ones who approved this fight to be what?
So then he will be as champion there.
Then, if what you're saying is true, he would be listed, like Marco said.
He'll be listed. He'll be champion, even if it's only.
We're trying to corroborate the evidence,
right? Even if it's for 1 month. For that month of August, he's champion.
Do you guys consider a champion getting a belt on a podium, not in the ring?
Go down through the way Why wasn't Loma?
Is that a real champion to you? Hell, when they introduced Tio versus Barboza, they introduced him as former lightweight undisputed champion.
This was Tio versus Loma, right?
Never undisputed though.
Let me ask this though.
Tio versus Loma, right? When he beat Loma, he became undisputed, right? Okay, so that's October 17th. So October 2020.
Look at how the belts that Tio had at the end of that fight too.
October 2020. If you guys want to do it, look up all 4 sanctioning bodies. Who was champion in October or even November 2020? And if Tio's not there, he didn't officially get
the WBC. But he had all the belts that night. You tell me that.
I mean,
they could not have updated. They could not have done whatever. Come on, man, stop it.
Why wasn't Loma recognized as undisputed?
He got the franchise.
No, he had
Tio won the franchise.
He had 3 belts.
Yeah, it was a franchise. So,
but HLD
Tio had the franchise and the regular that night. If you see,
but it doesn't matter what the WBO says because the WBO isn't the belt that's in question. The belt that's in question is the WBC. So if the WBC says that Loma wasn't the champion, then he wasn't the champion. Who gives a fuck?
The president is one. My man just said it. What's his name? Aiden. He just said, what the Mauricio Sulman come out and say out of his own mouth?
WBC has Devin Haney listed at that point. They never gave it to Tio.
Because he was the elevated champion with Super
I don't know what he was, but he was the champion.
No, you don't want to know what he was. Devin Haney was. You want me to get you the video of Devin Haney getting a damn belt on the podium with 3 people clapping? How embarrassing. You want to call that a champion?
So Teofimo won the lightweight belt from Lomachenko in 2020. Devin Haney was the WBC's recognized world champion at the time.
Who said
Loma's franchise did not prevent Haney from
WBC
holding
says
the
it.
main title. So Haney still held the main title.
Yo, man, then the Reggie belt on every single one of the other sanctioning bodies who had super champions. Those are the real champions.
WBC didn't recognize.
Yo, so you can't say WBC didn't recognize. They're the ones who are saying that he's the preeminent champion of their title. That's
AI says.
Nah, AI says. You retarded like Ness now? Are you gonna be retarded like Ness?
You're not
using
accepting facts. You're not accepting facts here.
So using AI?
What's going on?
You're not accepting the facts. He never won it.
Those are not the
CJ.
facts.
Hey, you're so
What's up,
emotional.
man?
What's going on?
It's all making sense
And
now.
you
what I
love
said.
it, bro. And you love it. Just
I feel you.
You're so emotional.
It is, bro. It is. I know you don't got no bass in your voice for this shit, bro. I mean,
Relax. You're so
go hide under the bed, bro.
Relax.
Go hide under the bed, bro.
Relax. You're so emotional.
Go hide under the bed with that fake beard, bro.
Take
Who's
it easy,
hiding?
homeboy. Good lord.
Who's hiding? Who's hiding?
Escóndete, papá.
Who's hiding?
Escóndete.
I knew he was gonna turn up
Who's
sooner or
hiding?
later. I knew it.
Who's hiding, bro? What's going
Ya te
on?
dije, papá. Ya te lo dije.
What's going on? Who's hiding? With
Hey,
your old
man, go
ass?
hide under the bed, bro. With that
Who's
soft
hiding?
voice. With the soft voice.
Who's hiding?
He's
Ya
just
te lo
mad
dije,
because
bro.
we
Who's
proved
hiding?
Tio wasn't champion. He's getting upset. I don't know why.
So when Shakur beat Tio, he would be recognized as he beat.
Imagine anybody thinking that it was Tank Davis who was the real champion at 140 when he beat Mario Barrios.
Bro,
when
shut
the
the
real
fuck up.
champion was Taylor.
HLD, you know what the problem is too? This
Hey,
is why
shut the
boxing
fuck
is
up. Who's
bullshit.
hiding?
There is no
Who's hiding?
Jesus Christ. There is no
Ya cállate, bro.
Who's hiding?
Ya
What's
te
up?
dije.
Come on.
What's
Back
up?
to
Who's
boxing.
hiding?
Oh, hey, hey.
With your bitch
Do you
ass.
want-
What's up?
What's up, Papa? What you want?
What's up?
What's
Nah,
up?
you
I'm gonna let it
talking
go.
shit. What's up?
I'm talking your shit, bitch. What the
What's
fuck you
up?
want? What the
Uh-oh.
fuck you want?
Uh-oh.
With your old
What?
ass.
What the fuck you want, bro?
What's up?
That's all you got to say. What's up? Shut the fuck up, bitch.
You shut the fuck up. You
I mean,
fucking.
Yo,
this is
done.
kind of bullshit because you're behind
Son,
the
I'm not paying
computer
attention
screen,
to
both
this
of you, but
dumbass.
go for it.
You crazy.
Yeah,
They're
I'm
a whole
crazy.
country
You
apart.
right.
What's gonna happen?
You damn right. I'm crazy.
So
you
here's
ain't gonna disrespect me. Fuck no.
You got disrespected, bitch.
Here's the problem. There is nowhere on the WBC stupid fucking website that they even list former champions. All they show you is what's current. That's the
That's
problem.
crazy.
How about, do you
Yeah.
want to read what the WBC said in this regards? I mean, like, really, you guys have channels and you guys really don't do any of the study, but you love to, yeah.
You know, they say that you're in somebody's camp, and I think it's Teofimo's.
Hey,
Of course
could
it
be,
is.
but I read.
I think that's what it is.
But I read.
Yo, have I not been? I've been saying this like all week.
Yeah, you're right. And you have to understand, HLD, like, the majority of the world believes that he wasn't undisputed. So it's not just like it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the overall.
I understand that.
Consensus.
I
And it's for
understand
a
that.
reason, and there's a reason behind it.
But in this nation nowadays, the majority of people think that males can have babies too. What
No,
the
the
fuck does that
majority
mean?
do not think.
Get the fuck
All
out
right?
of here.
I mean, like, let's
No.
Come
call it
on,
what.
man.
No,
This guy is crazy.
That's a minority.
I'm just putting it the way it is.
Exactly.
A lot of people believe in a lot of stupid shit. Was my point.
This guy's a fucking.
So let me
moron.
ask you this though, HLD. So when Shakur beats Tio, we can say he beat an undisputed champion.
When he beats him, right?
What a former.
Oh yeah, former undisputed champion. We can say that.
No, he'll be a lineal champion.
He'll be
is what Shakur
right.
will
I
be
mean,
if
but
he
the
beats
word
him.
is, did he beat a former? Yes, he beat a former, but
All
he
right,
will be a
bet. So, all
current
right,
lineal.
so when that fight happen, I'm gonna come right to you and say he beat the former undisputed lightweight champion.
No, I ain't got no problem with that. What the
I
fuck?
mean,
wait,
I consider Teofimo
Found.
to have been undisputed because I mean the
I
WBO
actually do
also
too.
uses the WBO also uses super titles that are considered real belts, but the WBC just went back and retroactively was like, oh no, it wasn't. But at the time, it was considered a super belt. So like, I always considered Haney's belt to be not legitimate at the time. Just me personally.
Bro, let me pull the video up, and you guys tell me if a champion is what Devin Haney got when he got it on a fucking podium with his mother and grandmother clapping. That's about it. That's not being a champion. Get the fuck out of here.
The Haney hate.
Hey, it is what it is.
It's only a matter of time.
He's the dream, bro.
He's gonna have dreams on November 22nd. That I do know.
Oh,
No, I can't wait to see the fight, man.
Yeah, I'm excited.
It's gonna be good for me either way. Either I'll get a little bread behind Norman, or Haney will have his redemption
Is there
story.
any really bread on the betting site?
Okay, so I just found.
No, I did another straight up. You know, I want to talk my shit afterwards.
I just found this is weird. A 2020 posting, but see this says for the whole fucking. But the WBA's and its 2020 champions, but it doesn't have it by month. It just has it, I guess, for the whole year.
Well, that's not usful.
No, it's
You feel
not.
me?
It has Teofimo as IBF, and it has Javante as the world in 2020 for 135, which is strange.
How? Because Loma had that W.
I don't fucking get it.
So
It
you
might
think
because
that-
again, I think it's the whole year, so it doesn't really break down.
But you're
So like, who had it the most months? That's kind of stupid.
This is as of August 31st. That's why.
Okay.
Okay, so it doesn't really help us.
Well, you got to fast forward a few months. They don't have that option.
No, it's just I just found an official like PDF of 2020 champions on the WBA website.
Got you.
So I don't know. I'm trying.
See, the thing is that when it comes to undisputed, there's really no official record of that. No such thing.
No, there isn't. That's why I said we
There
have to go
isn't,
to each.
but-
We have to go to each sanctioning body to see that,
So-
and you add it up,
so-
and that's undisputed.
So when you go to each sanctioning body, each one is going to tell you who is their preeminent champion. The WBC said it was Teofimo Lopez. WBO is going to say it was Teofimo Lopez. IBF is going to say it was Teofimo Lopez. And WBA is going to say it's Teofimo Lopez.
Hey, HLD, I'm gonna be fair. You may be right. I just never heard it from the WBC. As far as I know, it was Haney. However, he got it. Yo. I'm not even backing up the politics in boxing, so be clear. But if they recognize him as their full champion, the world champion, then technically Tio wasn't undisputed. But hey, if I'm wrong, if I'm proven wrong, I'll always be fair about it. But that's how I see it.
Well,
you know what? Because shit, bro. This argument is dead and done a long time. It still carries weight. But I could composite that shit where you're gonna see out of Mauricio Suleiman's mouth. He's gonna tell you that.
So something like
if I
this,
see it, I see it.
And there's an article where
something like this, since boxing has no rules, all we could do is go by the consensus, and the consensus is that Teofimo is not undisputed.
No, I'm not going by no consensus. That's
what you go by because when there's no official
for the
listing,
sheep.
you got to go by add
the
everything
consensus is for the sheep. Are you a sheep? Because I am not.
No, I'm
No, Marco, believe me, I am my own source.
Yeah,
you can believe it because I'm saying it.
Yeah.
He was never undisputed.
Well, at that time, the belts were so confusing. The Association of American Boxing Commissions was like threatening to like shut down some of these sanctioning bodies because they were like, it's unclear who's the champ. I'll send an article.
They said that about the WBA, and then they didn't do shit to them, and they were supposed to eliminate their belts, and they didn't. They were supposed to eliminate I don't know if it was the interim or the Reggie belt.
Yeah. They started getting rid of them, and now they're back.
They're all back.
Wait.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, I just looked it up. Devin Haney Brian Norman is the favorite versus Devin Haney.
But
right, so I'd actually get more
it's
bread
minus
in
130
this
for
case.
Norman, and then it's 104 plus 104 for Devin.
Yo, those odds are very similar to the ones that the Vegas has for Crawford
All right.
and Canelo.
I actually just found the 2020 WBC rankings, November, and WBA, WBO, IBF Super Champion is Tio. The World Champion is Javante.
Yeah,
So,
he's WBA.
Super means the real
so it
champ.
has him as not, and then the WBA Gold, whatever the fuck that means. So it says Javante is the world champion from the WBA, November 2020.
At 135, yeah.
At 135.
Champion is the real champion in the WBA.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. The world is Reggie, right?
Yeah.
The world is Reggie.
Whenever you have an elevated belt above the regular one, that regular one becomes the Reggie belt. You're not the real champion. It's the
Even though you're
This is the WBA.
All right, here's the WBC, or my
need the
assistant man's
DC.
going to explain to you
This guy.
what deal is.
This is a WBA, and they don't have. Yeah, they have Tank as listed. I don't know why they would put other sanctioning bodies like rankings here,
That's weird.
but they don't even have the They don't have the WBC. Very confusing. Very fucking confusing. World Boxing Association, right?
Yeah, I got the article about from the WBC.
Let's go.
This guy.
He ain't gonna quit. He's in the camp, champ. He gotta.
Damn.
On the comeback trail.
Go ahead, read. Go ahead, read this article by Mauricio Suleiman in the WBC.
This guy's fucking
and since Rich is saying that if the WBC is the one who's recognizing, it's going to tell you in this article what the franchise is, what they allowed to happen for it to be transferred, and any fight where the franchise champion is considered the preeminent champion representing the WBC above any
Put it on the glass.
I got it in the thing.
This WBC literally has no rankings past what's present. Like they don't have anything up on their site where you could go back and look in the archives.
It's notoriously shady. They call the guy who runs it like Don.
Yeah.
Like he's like it's crazy.
And here's the thing. So let's do this. When Zab Judah, he was technically the last welterweight belt champion, the 3-belt era, right? So he loses that upset to Carlos
Baldomir.
Yeah. And Baldomir never ends up officially being champion, even though he won because he didn't want to pay the sanctioning fees.
Oh, I remember that shit.
So does that make him undisputed? Technically, no.
Hey, Rich.
That's crazy. What's up?
So I put that link, which Marco is not willing to bring up, but this is an excerpt from it that I just put in the chat and read what it says from that article. And this is off from the WBC.
See, I'm doing this shit off my phone, so it's hard. Like if I'm away from StreamYard too long,
I'll read it for you.
on me, but...
I'll read it for you, CJ. While holding the designation, a WBC franchise boxer will proudly represent the WBC in every fight as the reigning WBC champion, regardless of the conditions or specific titles associated with the fights in which he participates. Now, HLD, I actually am interested in this now. So I'm wondering because I know that the WBC has had quote unquote franchise champions before. So I'm interested in seeing who those franchise champions have been.
I think Francisco Estrada was one.
So if it was like Floyd or Pat, like big names, then I kind of get your argument.
Well, because they never had a super title. Now, one of the biggest mistakes I think that the WBC did was naming it a franchise title, which the name sounds very fucking like what the fuck franchise.
It sounds made up. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It does. It was a stupid marketing by them. They should have just called it a super belt like everybody else does with their sanctioning thing. But the name has nothing to do with what it is. So with that right there in itself, it goes to what Richard was saying. He is the reigning champion regardless of what conditions or whatever he said. He is the reigning champion.
Yeah, and just to school Jersey Aiden, because I know he's white, so he doesn't know this, is that Jose Suleiman is Mexican. So in the Mexican culture, to call someone Don just means like Mr. So like Don Suleiman, it just means like Mr. Suleiman.
Like respect.
It's Don.
Yeah.
Don.
I saw an interview with Ness where he was saying it like Don. He was like he was saying it like in the other sense, but maybe Ness was like capping on.
Yeah,
it's easy to conflate because hold on. In American culture, we associate that with gangsters. So I feel what you're saying, but no, not over there.
It comes from.
So it's almost like saying like boss, like
right.
For instance, in someone's house.
All right, so here we go.
Like if you were my friend and you came to my house, you would say to my mother, "Oh, Don Josefina,
right.
where the fuck?" You know what I'm saying?
Well, Italians use that.
The best we could do is look up other sanctioning bodies because obviously the WBC doesn't have it. So the IBF clearly has TOS champion everywhere except the WBC, and they let you search it. So you look at November 2020. So they don't have.
It's crazy. It's like conflicting information because based on that little blurb that Mo read out for us from HLD's link, it did sound like he would have been. I got to be real, but then that conflicts with it because it says Haney right there.
Well, it says Haney there, so I'm checking all of the other sanctioning bodies because, and if all of them, and it seems like none of them have TO as champion in all four. So I don't, that's all you could do is check, right? That's all you could do. Let me see the WBO. I don't even know if they Your male rankings. Let's see if they let you go back.
See, but then you got
HLD said, "Fuck that."
No, I mean the thing is that this is something that I'm sorry. I'm gonna go by what the facts are. We already now have the WBO recognizing him as such.
Yeah, see the WBO,
and then you just have the article in 2021 by the WBC explaining all the rules and stuff about the franchise title and what that means when that man is fighting in the ring. He is the reigning WBC champion.
So really, just the WBO and the WBA let you pull back, and both of them did not have Tio. So that's all I could go by. That's only
you could go by what is right there in front of you, but you refuse to.
The only thing that I'm iffy about is why, like, what constitutes, what precipitates the giving of a franchise title. You know what I'm saying? That's what I don't understand. Because
it's just the marketing shit. I think Canelo got one as well. It's just
that article
for additional sanctioning fees.
Aiden, that article that I posted, Aiden, that article that's in there tells you how that is. What that question, if you read that article, it explains everything about it.
That wasn't Aiden. I think that was Mo, but it's just additional sanctioning fees, so we could bill Loma and Haney at the same time because they're both champions.
I mean that there's an added to that, just the same thing as when there's a super champion in any other division. You know what I mean?
Got it. All
right. Does anybody still pay for Triller? Because I do. I should probably cancel it.
No.
Negative. Go ahead and do that.
Damn, bro, that's been a minute. I let that go along with MySpace. No, I'm just saying it's been a minute. I did have Triller though.
Did you?
Yeah, I did because I wanted to. I thought it was Tio was gonna fight Cambosos on that.
Yeah, I have it too. But now I'm gonna cancel it while we're here.
I mean, they still have some fights, right? Don't they have the?
I think they're gonna have one this weekend.
It's nothing that the Fire Stick can't.
Excuse me.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So from what I'm reading here from the article HOD posted, basically the WBC gives out a franchise title to somebody, basically saying that, okay, if you have the franchise title, you're not obligated. You've done so much for the WBC, you're not obligated to mandatories. So if they want to give that title to somebody so they can conduct their mandatories, that's what they give them.
That's what Tio has been out with the Super WBO. He doesn't have to honor another mandatory for 18 months.
Yo, I heard when that franchise title first dropped that it couldn't be lost in the ring. So it's like, oh, he's a franchise champ.
That article also explains that for you.
All right, champ. I'll check it out.
They changed the rules, which is why Cambosos was able to get it off of Tio.
Okay.
Yeah, Wikipedia says he never won it, and the reason they give is they're like the belt he was holding just doesn't have any credibility because they got rid of it really quick.
They didn't get rid of it; they just haven't honored anybody else with it.
I mean, same shit, right?
Well, no, because that's the same thing. You have to like that article I put up with the WBO. That was their analysis of how they make Tio a super champion. So
this is all such bullshit, and it's not your fault, HLD. Like you have a legit point.
I'm just explaining what. I'm not making my shit up. I'm just going by what I'm reading and what it is.
I feel you. I said you have a legit
if you
point.
Want to tell I don't like it and this and that, I can respect that.
No. Yeah, the situation is just bullshit. Exactly.
Right,
that's my point.
right. I can respect that, but to say something that is not is where I'm like, no, man, you're wrong.
Yeah, that's the promise of Turkey, though. Like, maybe he could fix it a bit.
Yeah, hopefully.
I feel like he's just gonna screw the fighters and like.
I had an article where all four sanctioning bodies they all met together for a meeting, all four of them, and it explicitly states how they work together and how they're not. Even though that they work together, they're autonomously independent of each other. So each person does however the fuck they want with their company. So all I gotta know is that Tio was the IBF champion with that belt. He was the WBA champion. He was the WBC champion, and he was the WBO champion, which and then under preeminent champion. Let's put it at that. That makes him undisputed by definition. Period.
I mean, to be clear, being a unified champion is still way bigger achievement than anything Shakur has done. Like that doesn't undisputed. Like the difference is literally in one title.
Now this is the funny part.
No, he's never unified. He's never
now
unified.
this is the funny part, guys. Hey guys, this is the funny part. Devin Haney has held that Reggie belt, the WBC belt, the one that's supposed to have mandatories, And in over 5 years, they never ordered him a mandatory. Okay, he never had a mandatory. So who really was the franchise champion?
He was elevated though.
They're not, bro. You're too dumb for this conversation, bro. You're too dumb for this conversation, bro.
Wait, no. They did. They ordered him to defend
beefing.
against Sandor Martin, and he dropped the belt and ducked.
Oh well, okay. Oh, yep, you're right.
Hold on, champ.
Yeah, he had one mandatory in 5 years.
Bro. Yeah, and he ducked him. The one mandatory.
You believe he ducked Sandor Martin, or can we rewind the clock? I remember that the person.
I don't know what else
bullshit.
it means. I don't know what else it means when you get ordered to fight someone to defend your title and you drop it instead. I don't know if that's literally like textbook ducking.
Haney's true market value was open for the public, and it was only worth a total of $2 million, where he was going to get 1.5.
That's more of the point. I'm actually with HLD. The purse bid was some bullshit, so he said, "Fuck it. I got to pay all these fees and not make any money." He said, "Fuck it." I wouldn't call it a duck. I understand what you're saying.
Well, he didn't. He was not going to fight for another year anyway. That's just the damn truth. So, and he never wanted to fight Martin, because Martin is not somebody nobody really wants to fight. As you see, nobody really trying to fight that dude because he is complicated.
Let's stop the lies and false narratives about Shakur. I mean, he was unified. Oscar Valdez, Jermell Herring.
Yeah,
so I mean,
well, he didn't unify with Herring, but he unified with
WBO,
Oscar.
WBC. Yeah, I mean,
you can't really totally.
He unified with Oscar though.
Oh, it's different now. And HLD on the other side is different, right?
Well, what for Shakur? The kid is a silver medalist, and he's a 3-division champion.
Was he unified though? That's the point of contention.
Well, he was unified at 130, right?
Yeah, most say he didn't unify.
He had 2 belts at 130, right?
I thought you said he never unified. I just want to get the shit straight.
No, he took the belt off of Herring, and he took Valdez belt, right? Did he not?
It was a vacant belt. He beat Valdez.
Okay. Just gotta be consistent.
All right, but he got another belt in the ring. It wasn't given to him on a podium with 3 people clapping, is what we're saying.
Not the email belt.
3 is still more than 2, if I remember, if I can still count. 3 is still more than 2. I said unifying 3 belts is more than unifying 2 belts, if I remember.
Oh, no one's arguing that.
Don't move the goalpost. You said he didn't unify.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's why I had to raise that point.
What I said was him unifying is still bigger than anything Shakur has done, which still is. That's still big.
And check this out, champ. We're getting too deep in the weeds. Real quick, we're getting too deep in the weeds. We all agreed that T.O. has a better resume and better accomplishments. So why are we picking this shit apart still?
Yeah, true.
I don't know.
Because we started getting into the whole undisputed shit. And we got the kid who eats crayons on here. You know, by the sound of his voice, you know that.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but Shakur, he was the lineal champion at 130. He beat Oscar Valdez for it.
Was it a lineal belt that he got in there?
Yes. Yeah.
Really? I don't remember that. Be honest with you. I'm not discrediting it. I don't remember that. Were they? Yeah, because it would have been 1 versus 2, right? Was Valdez number 2 in that division?
I don't remember.
No, he was number 1.
And what was Valdez?
No, Shakur was number 2, and Oscar was
Valdez was 1. Okay.
Shit. Don't know.
I mean, we agree Shakur's a
I'm
better.
looking that up. Lineal champion at 130.
And again, I don't really put too much weight into resume or accomplishments. I'm looking at the fighters in a vacuum right now. You get in the ring today.
Right.
If they get in the ring today, who would win?
At featherweight versus after defeating Oscar Valdez.
Yeah. So that's why I could not acknowledge Shakur. T.O. has a superior resume and accomplishments, and still pick Shakur.
T.O. he was lineal twice, so
I don't put too much sauce on it. Yeah, hey, not taking anything away from him.
Yeah, so that's 2 is more than 1. So,
bottom line, I hope the fight fight comes through, and let's make it happen. I mean, we need that fight. Theo knows that. He just turned 28. He there's not another fighter who's done well. Maybe I don't know. I got to look at Bam Rodriguez. It would be him and Bam, but at first, by the age of 25, doing what Theo did, no one else has. Not your
HLD. Are you implying that T.O. is on some boys to men shit? He's coming to the end of the road, or not?
No, what I told him is that hey, you just turned 28, right? He just turned 28.
Oh, you told me this personally?
And no, imaginarily. that hey, at 28, it's about either collecting title holders, because I don't think any of them are champions, or collecting the big names. We got to get that.
He can beat Shakur though, or you think he can, but do you think he will?
Yes. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
What does the panel think? Can we take a vote?
Next time you talk to Tio,
put some money on it was like 50-50. It was like 50-50.
Next time you talk to Tio, ask him.
I don't talk to Tio.
Okay.
Hey. Sometimes you stumble over your words, homie. I expose that. I expose that one.
Yeah, he's definitely, and now I know where he's from, Florida.
Exactly. Yo, bro.
Definitely. We were just talking about this shit.
Yo, we had a whole
night. This is hilarious.
No, you're
this
from
is
Florida.
Hilarious, bro. Guys, I do not.
The way you just defended Tio, trust me, we got you.
Yo, Marco, I'm just saying this
Tio
all
himself.
You're right.
Tio himself will tell you that I'm not. He was on Punch Drunk, and Bill Haney was crying about me and yo, Tio, so who's HLD, man? Is he part of your thing?
Yeah, because you're that's not your real name. He didn't know we were talking about you.
he know you was LDH.
You said it yourself, right?
You don't, bro. You guys are
HLD on some real shit. From the sound of your voice, you sound too old to be flying around at night. Take off your cape. Set down your Tio cape. You don't have to save him.
No, ain't nothing to save. He's my
Captain save him.
He's my favorite fighter that got me back in. He's my favorite fighter that got me back into boxing. I tell you that.
Captain save a Tio.
I actually like Tio.
Just hope he doesn't crash out before the fight, bro.
Yeah, that's it.
No, I want him to crash out.
Tio.
I need Tio to crash out like he did before Taylor. I need that.
That was crazy.
Oh, word.
Tio works in chaos, baby. It's normal for us locals in the Latin world, bro. We thrive under that.
Bro, you're a fucking pussy.
Bro, you are a crayon eating Xanax bitch, bro. Shut up.
You're a fucking pussy.
Keep on eating your crayons, bro. Go try the purple one, bro.
All right.
But that's just the bottom line, man. You know, so hopefully the fight happens. I think it's a very worthy fight.
Put some money on though.
Bro, I don't deal in Monopoly.
He don't do it.
Oh yeah, of course.
Doesn't it take
I feel like I corrupted you, E-Rock. I started
CJ,
saying put a rack up, and now you got the same energy as me.
Bro. CJ, bro. Like it's crazy.
CJ, let me ask you this.
What's up, champ?
When you're betting on a fight,
yeah.
Because I have bet. I'm not gonna say I've never betted. I've betted. But doesn't it take away? Doesn't it take away from the fight that you're watching because you're thinking about winning the bet over watching to win? You know, watching your fighter win the fight. You know what I mean? It does.
No, Marco said the same shit, and I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I've done a lot more fantasy than straight up betting on any sport. Although I've done shit, I was a degenerate. I used to do baseball, football, type of shit. But
got you.
No.
You're a junkie.
No. That was 15 years ago. That was a divorce era. But no. I'm gonna tell you like this. No, because I played fantasy for 20 years. Even though I'm hoping for a certain outcome, I can still watch the game within the game. I can kind of separate the two, if that makes sense. So no, it doesn't take away from the enjoyment from me.
My main reason because hey man, I like shooting the shit with you. I got a lot of passion with the sport itself, obviously, especially with the combat sports and wrestling and whatnot. So it's very pure for me when I'm just watching it. But when I got money on it, it takes it away. Now the other thing is I'm not gonna my old man himself. He's still a gambling addict in his fucking 70s or whatnot. You know what I mean? You know, yeah. I mean, it's and the thing is, I grew up that it's easily to fall into that. It was easy. You know, like some people are maybe more easier predisposition to alcoholism because their parents were. Well, I felt that bug bit me, man. And it's easy to get bitten. Oh man, I could go to the casino again. I know I can make some money again tonight. I know I had it. Hey, I got lucky. That I could be lucky against it. You know, that type of shit. And I'm like, nah. And so I really handcuff myself, but it's not really because now at my age I'm not worried about. But at earlier on in my life, yeah, I stayed away from it because I'm like, you know what, the bug will bite me, and And the next thing I know,
that's real. That's just building discipline, controlling your impulses. You recognize that in yourself and saying, "I don't want to go down that road."
It takes away from the game from me, the sport.
Yeah, I can say that about other, because I don't really bet on boxing, but I can say that about other sports. Like, I can't watch like my favorite team because I need this dude to get a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? So I feel what you're saying.
Yeah, fantasy.
Or you could, pay. There's some good guys who make odds out there, and you could just pay them a few bucks, whatever the fuck it is, and you don't, man, put the money for me, or whatever it is you think you're gonna win for me, bro. You can just do that, right? I mean, it don't matter if the game don't matter to you. You have somebody put the bets for you to make you some money. You could have that done too. You know what I mean? But because I'm watching the sport and whatever it is, it just takes away from me, especially in boxing and or any type of combat sports.
I respect it. To each their own.
Marco, you've been quiet, man.
Marco got a rack on it. He's thinking about putting some bread down himself.
No rack on it.
Hey, HOD.
Bro, what's your name, bro? I don't even know who the fuck this dude is.
Hey, bro.
Respect, man.
Bro. Yeah. At the end of the day, bro, like we're all grown ups. You know,
I respect that. I respect.
You know, like yeah. We'll probably get.
We'll do a virtual dap.
Pound for pound, King. Appreciate you. There is no last day yet, man, because we need about 10 more raffles. So, but you never know. So I would, put in now.
I feel like you're a good person, so yeah.
I think you too, man. You just gotta lay off the crayons, bro. We good, man.
Well, I'm glad y'all could squash it in the same stream. I let my shit go on for months. So we
that went quick.
He read the article. He's like, man, this motherfucker knows what he's talking about. Fuck.
Whoever educated me on Suleiman, appreciate that. But Dan Rafael, I don't know if you guys think he's credible, but he doesn't think T.O. had the real belt. He doesn't respect.
Let me tell you the story about Dan Rafael. He's the one who started this whole shit because he was with ESPN and he got bumped off that same year for Dan Coppinger. So when T.O. was supposed to be the new main guy on the block, because he beat Lomachenko. He's the one who started the whole shit that T.O. was not undisputed, not holding the real WBC belt. That started from his fat hamburger eating ass.
ESPN reported that he was undisputed when Dan left. Yeah,
right.
That did happen.
But because he's a spiteful little. That's where look where he's at now, bro. He's even at ends with Turkey. Turkey don't like his fat ass.
I feel like he's honest.
He can be, and I'm not saying he's not a wealth of knowledge of history, and a lot of people on here. In all these panels, they're very good historians, but then they don't know. They don't go into the rules. Dan Rafael don't know the rules. He don't. Oh, I thought he was a mandatory. He'll say some stupid shit at times because he doesn't delve into it. He just glances over his shit. You know what I mean? Kind of like a lot of. It's kind of like attorneys, bro. You have a lot of these. You have a lot of these attorneys, and let me give you this word of advice for you guys. A lot of these attorneys out there, when you're hiring them, all they're gonna do is read over shit and shoot the shit from the hip. They don't really study your case. So you got to make sure that when you're judging, you got someone who really gives a fuck. Because a lot of these guys will not really do any investigational shit on your case if you're going in front of a judge. They'll just shoot it from the hip, and hopefully something sticks. And if it doesn't, well, hey, man, is what the judge said. That's what they'll tell you. So you got to make sure that you are your own best advocate to what the fuck you're talking about.
Like what Devin Haney did, right?
Right.
What's that?
Yeah. Appreciate that.
True.
Anyway.
People I know were really upset about that. People I know that were not super hardcore boxing fans thought it was crazy that Haney was suing for battery.
I get it.
Yeah, because the PR of it looks horrible, bro. It makes him look so weak. It makes him look like a little bitch. Let's be real.
Now he's doing his baby mama, right?
No, I disagree with all that shit.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, CJ, what are you talking about? They were clowning on that poor bastard for weeks. They were saying his fucking baby mama was slurping up Young Thug underneath the fucking table, man.
But
it was
that's
horrible.
not it.
I
What
feel
he
bad.
saw what he
Well, hold on. I'm not. That's a separate issue. I'm talking about the battery. Let's take one issue at a time.
Which
yeah,
one
I
of the
mean,
two?
if somebody, I get the optics. Okay, cool. You're a boxer, a warrior, and you're suing somebody for battery. But let's take everything in context. It's not. People were painting the false narrative that you took an L, so you said battery. No, some motherfucker in combat sports is different. They shit on Barry Bonds for doing it in baseball, but when you're punching a motherfucker in the face on PEDs, that's different. So I want to make the motherfucker pay. You feel me? In the meantime, everyone says get it back in blood. Okay, how long is that going to take? Ryan dropped the ball by losing the fucking rollie. So how long is that going to take if it ever happens? I'm going to make the motherfucker pay. So if I got to take him to court, whatever the fuck, I'm going to tax him.
And
with the baby, hold on,
and
put a
that's
bow on it.
okay. But the rest of the world is going to call you a little bitch for doing it.
Okay, well, I take everything.
Okay,
I'm more reasonable than just saying, "Hey, get in there." Who cares if he's on steroids? Just beat his ass anyway. To me, that's some bullshit, man.
You know what? There's major issues with the PEDs. There's a lot of major issues about First of all, the New York State Athletic Commission never adjudicated Ryan Garcia for PEDs. Period. Two.
No, it's more of a plea bargain deal. You just talking about
there's no plea bargain. There's no
no
plea bargain in administrative appeals. This is an administration.
He admitted to not disclosing what supplements he was taking. Is that correct?
Do I need to post
Wasn't that the ruling? I could be mistaken. Wasn't that the ruling? Okay, if not, what was he found guilty of? What was he found guilty of? Why was he suspended? Why?
Rich, I'll post it in the
not
chat.
Disclosing his supplement.
Not disclosing.
That's exactly what I just fucking said. What the fuck? And you guys are saying no.
But that's not. Yeah, but that has nothing to do with PEDs, man. That has nothing to do with the plea bargain.
Get the fuck out of here.
There's no plea bargain in administrative appeals, guys.
CJ. Yeah, exactly.
So if I take some whey protein, I get suspended for a year if I don't tell them about it. Fuck out of here.
Yes. Let me finish.
No.
You have to disclose to the New York State Athletic Commission medical team all supplements that you're taking.
Now, and why wouldn't he disclose that?
Man, let me finish, bro. When he took those two supplements, when they brought in Scooter just 24 hours or maybe less than 24 hours from the night before, he took two supplements after he weighed in. Those two supplements were not reported to the New York State Athletic Commission, and that's what he got suspended for.
Yep, cocaine and Ostarine. I agree.
Now,
what would be his motivation behind not disclosing his supplements? You still didn't address that.
Because Scooter is the man, as the expert who fucked up and didn't do that.
It's not his job to disclose.
He's the one who's working for him for that.
What's he saying?
It's the fighter's job to disclose what supplements he's taking.
Bro, that's why they hired him. He's the expert.
What's HLD saying?
Yeah, but is it his responsibility? Whose is it?
I think we interviewed him.
No.
We interviewed.
There's nowhere in the rules that says the expert, the quote unquote expert, has to disclose. No, it's on the fighter. It's on the fighter to disclose that.
That's what he got suspended for.
Yeah, but what would be his motivation? Where there's a crime, there's a motive.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he disclose that?
But that's not a crime. None of it is a crime.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, offense. Where there's an offense, there's a motive behind it. If I slap a bitch, there's a motive behind it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter.
It does matter.
It might be a crime to actually.
It does matter.
Now, if you want to say that it's probable that he used PEDs or likely, that's different than saying he got
in the private chat.
I don't have to say shit, but the test says it's positive. The test says he did.
That's why I took him to civil court and got a bag.
What's going on? No, you can't. I can't do that here.
I mean, he took him to civil court for it.
Oh, I found someone put it up. I had it.
He filled the drug test.
See, I didn't even know that, Aiden. He got a bag out of it. Well, there you go.
Hey.
Well, no, they made a deal to fight again, but then Ryan went back on it, so I don't know what happened.
Hey, Rich, since you like to read a lot, I'm gonna post it in the chat so you can read the consent form. I had it somewhere on my own Twitter, but somebody also posted.
Bro, he fucking filled a drug test.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Right, and you're saying probable.
Wait, what? He didn't get suspended for that.
Mo, what's happening?
He filled the drug test.
What's HLD saying?
We're just
People are caping for Ryan. People are saying it's okay to use PEDs if you hate a certain fighter.
No, man, don't sound like a female, Rich. You talking like a female, Rich, when you just said that, bro.
He filled the drug test. What's going on?
Everybody, please. Could somebody tell me what the fuck?
You implied it.
'Cause I stepped away.
Fucking, he
What are we
failed the
talking
drug
about?
test. What's going on?
All right. I posted in the chat because I found someone else who posted it. The New York State Athletic Commission ruling as to why Ryan Garcia was suspended.
Okay.
You go to line number. You go directly on the consent form, and you go
He
to
failed the
line
drug
number.
test.
And you go to number.
Oh yeah, you've done this before. And
You go to
technically
number.
it's because he didn't.
failed the drug test.
You go to number 8, and it goes,
Why you
respondent
protecting
admits
him?
to the allegations and violations set forth, and affirms that all violations alleged by the commission have been or will be rectified in accordance with the terms set forth. 1. Respondent failed to disclose to commission physicians all prescriptions and medications or supplements taken.
Let me say
I put all the context behind that. Marco missed it.
Hold on. Let me say something. Okay, so yeah, I've seen you do this before. So while that might be a fact, that's what the official ruling was after everything. A lot of times when you're charged with something and after
there's no charge.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Use the right word.
Hold on. When you're charged in law with something, you go through procedures or whatever, and you end up
making that up.
a different charge.
You don't know nothing about law. No, you have no.
I'm gonna have to fucking mute you now. After you go through certain procedures, you end up getting a different charge at the very end. So
I've been there.
While that might be the official charge at the end, the shit was all clearly triggered by the fact that he failed the fucking drug test. So
exactly, they want to obfuscate is the word.
When you have a plea
not
deal in court, guys,
hold on.
When you go to court,
go ahead, Mo.
Okay, so let's follow through with this law analogy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everything that you're saying in a court of law, that
you cut out.
Those were the gods. Because he was on some bullshit.
Those were the gods, because both you guys are not talking truth to what you're saying.
It's true.
I was spitting straight facts.
This is administration. This is administration. This is not a court of law. This is not criminal law.
Right.
But I took you down the line of logic.
Same protocol sometimes.
Me and Marco took you down the same line of logic.
I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about.
The source of the shit was a positive test.
Right.
If not, he would have no reason not to disclose. Let's go with what you said.
HLD,
I was going with what you said.
Hold on. HLD, you're right. Officially, he didn't get suspended.
When you get a plea deal, guys, when you get a plea deal, this is what happens. Guys, when you get a disposition in a court of law, because you guys really don't know what the hell you guys talking about. When you get
don't do that.
When you have a disposition in the court of law and you have a plea deal, they will still announce what you were charged for and what you're guilty of. He was never pronounced guilty for that. He was never.
Because this isn't a court, bro. You know, like it's not a court.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not a 1-to-1 comparison. But we went down your line of logic that, okay.
It's not a line of logic.
He was suspended. Hold on, champ. He was suspended for 1 year, by your words, for failing to disclose what supplements he was taking. I said, where there's an offense, you have to look for a motive. What would be the motive not to disclose that? The positive drug test. Period. I mean, how can you get around that?
Hold on a second. Hold on. What it seems like happened was he obviously failed the drug test and they started going into it. And his whole defense is like, well, you know, I took these supplements and they were tainted. So they go, well, okay, if that's correct and you didn't do it purposely, you still got to be held responsible for not at least telling us what you're taking. That's what it seems.
Right. So he tried to make an excuse ahead of time.
That's different.
Plausible. That's what we call plausible deniability.
He cannot deny that. He cannot deny that he took those 2 supplements because he openly admitted to it.
So, like HLD, OJ was not convicted, but we all know he fucking did it. So let's just move on.
Bro,
plausible deniability. He left himself a little wiggle room at the end. Oh, well, I didn't tell him I was taking these, so if they find it, they were contaminated. Come on, man. You got a criminal mind just like me. You know this shit.
Bro, that's not the way it works.
What?
He failed the test.
Hell nah.
He failed
I
the
can't believe this shit, man.
Look,
he failed the test.
He failed the test, and there's no way to prove if he really did know that it was contaminated.
That's not. They would have said such.
But
the disposition would say that, guys. You guys don't get it.
In a
Okay,
court,
Marco.
not an athletic commission. That's not a court of law.
Marco, I have a
It's
question.
not,
for you.
I put it in there for you to read, my man. It's there for
No,
you to
but
read.
all the time, these
He's
athletic
still
commissions, they don't
Pop.
have a lot of legal resources, so they won't charge people if they have like big money, big lawyers. They'll just be like, okay, here's your like slap on the wrist. I mean,
There you
it's
go.
a
So
rough
is it they
system.
won't or they
There you
don't
go.
want to?
Maybe
Because
he
there's a
didn't want
big difference in
they
that.
didn't want a defamation lawsuit.
Let me
because
ask you
Ryan.
this.
Hold on. They didn't want a defamation lawsuit because Ryan can come back like, look, you didn't prove that I took it purposely. You can't slander my name. So their official thing is, well, you didn't tell us what you had.
But the rule, the
Or-
New York State
He's
Athletic
still
Commission
Pop, though.
rules is they have to perform their own drug testing, supervised by their own commission people, which
He's
they
still
did
Pop,
not.
though.
They had a third source party.
Well, you know what? Let's
A third.
get to the root of this, HLD. Do you think Ryan took
He's
it on
still
purpose or
Pop.
not?
No.
No. Okay, so that's where this
Why
is
are you
coming from.
defending him? That's
Hey,
crazy.
HLD.
Here.
HLD, I'm gonna tell you this. Anything for Selena. God damn, you were
Hey,
caping like a motherfucker.
Hey, no, if
I'll be
Marco,
honest-
if Marco
hey.
can cape for Roy Jones, the HLD can cape for Ryan
Hey,
Garcia. 'cause
I
it's
can-
literally the
I ain't
exact
caping
same
for
shit.
nobody.
Again.
Oh, but Roy, but okay, but like, I'm not sure Ryan did it on purpose either. I'm not sure.
Not at no
But-
point
but
zero
that's
zero
not
zero six.
what triggered all this is ridiculous. Of course it is.
Right there, I put on two experts in the field, so it's not from me. Two experts. One is an endocrinologist, more plates, more dates, and a guy who this is all he deals with is PEDs. Both of them will tell you what Ostring does. Go ahead, I dare you to play.
I
You
know.
look foolish.
I've done my research. I know exactly what it does. It allows you to cut weight. It allows you to cut weight and retain speed and power.
It don't do none of
Retain
that.
speed and power while you're cutting weight. You don't got to tell me.
It seems like to me
That's crazy.
Ryan probably took it to cut weight safely, but didn't take it to get a competitive edge. Although that is technically a competitive edge.
Man.
So he took
Fuck
a
outta here.
supplement
Stop
to cut
defending that
weight
shit.
and
That's
still
crazy.
missed it by 3 pounds.
I don't know what he did. Well, yeah, because he was
Yo.
trying. He was trying with every inch
Stop
of him to take the
defending that
weight.
shit. That's
And it
crazy.
seemed like
E-Rock is Mexican, so
Yo,
he's being
they were
unbiased,
so-
and he
That's
said
crazy.
he was fucking cheating.
There was
Don't listen to me. Listen to him.
There was only 0.6 of a gram of his shit. That means that's 9
Bro.
zeros.
No,
He's
no,
Nine
no, no,
zeros.
no, no. There is no proof how much was in him anyway.
Yes,
He's
there
still
was
fine.
0.0.
No.
Oh my
He's still
God! You don't
fine.
even want to. You don't even want to put
Hold
the
on,
stuff I put in there for
The
you.
HLD.
He's still
HLD.
Pop.
Put the proof in where it. Give me an official source that cites
Victor
how much.
Conte.
Bro,
Huh?
he's still Pop, though. Like,
Victor Conte.
he don't get
He's
a
the one who
pass.
put it
Conte
out.
has nothing to do with what he didn't
He's
test
the
it.
one who put it out. He's the one who's in bed with
But
the Haney's and
he
getting all
was
the
not
info.
privy. He didn't take the test.
Oh my
nor is
God!
he
Now you're gonna
involved.
say
Hold
that
on,
the
hold on.
guy's not
Hold on a
privy?
second.
He's still
Hold on a
Pop.
second.
He
Hold
don't
on.
get a pass.
Hold on. Victor Conte is not involved with the New York State Athletic Commission's testing at all. So
There
why
was
is
no
his
testing
word
by the
mean
New
anything?
York and it's VADA testing.
That's
He's not
crazy.
involved with them.
Oh
That's
my
crazy.
What does his
God!
word have to do with anything?
Really?
crazy.
He's not.
Really? What is involvement? He's the man who created VADA and he's not involved?
That's crazy.
Hey
had
man,
no
you're being
involvement in
inaccurate.
their
Not
testing.
only that, you're being inaccurate. That the New York State Athletic Commission did test after the VADA pop. They tested as well.
Give me that proof. Give me that proof from the New York State Athletic Commission.
You have to understand
I'll
something.
pull it up
Bro,
tomorrow,
hold on,
homie.
hold on.
I'm winding
These
down,
tests-
but yeah,
these
I
tests
got it.
He's still
are
Pop,
only
though.
these tests are only pass. It's either detected or not. They don't give percentage because if
He's
they
still
would have,
Exactly.
the New York State Athletic Commission would have released that. Victor
No,
Conte has no idea.
you keep
Or
on
maybe
saying
they
the New
wouldn't
York.
have. Maybe
They didn't
wouldn't
even
have.
use it. They
Maybe
didn't use
wouldn't
any
have.
adjudication by them.
Hold on. Maybe they wouldn't have released it. But all I know is that Victor Conte is not an official source because he is not involved.
Oh my God! Then look, I'm not gonna. You're gonna say that Victor Conte is not an official source to the Haynes who was privy with Dan Raphael because Dan Raphael was also the other guy
Well,
involved.
Marco, he was
getting
speaking like
all
he
of the
was
preview
he
stuff.
was an official source. He was making statements like he was an official
He
source.
might
You have
make
to
those.
admit
He
that.
might make whatever he wants, but Victor Conte is not involved with the New York State Athletic Commission, nor is he working for.
Why you keep on
VADA,
mentioning
whoever
with
it
the
was.
New York State Athletic Commission?
Sure.
The VADA testing was
Simple.
not used with
He
the
is
New
not
York
an
State
official
Athletic Commission.
representative of either, so therefore his statement.
And he should stop acting like one. They need to stop acting like one.
Maybe.
And
He acts like
John
one.
Gotti was
But
John
that's not the
Gotti was
point.
just the plumber.
That's not the point.
And John Gotti was just the plumber.
It's a separate issue. He's not affiliated with either of these bodies.
Yeah, bro, the man is the one who put down all the money to create VADA. He's the one who put everybody in place when
Okay,
they
the
established.
startup. Yeah, but now he stepped away,
he's the
right?
one who
Now he does
created
something
it.
else.
And he's the one who made it sure that it was created as a non-for-profit, which tell me that makes sense.
Now
That's
we make some
crazy.
supplements that you're going to blame Crawford's victory on. Shout out E-Rock.
No, you can take any supplements. You can't take.
You don't know you're the snack cheese. I see it coming. I'm not saying E-Rock is going to say that, but I see it coming.
Listen to this. I actually think that Ryan Garcia probably did take it on purpose, but I'm still saying that we don't know for sure if those numbers. We don't know any of that means. We don't know for sure a lot of this shit, and people are assuming. We don't even know even tests for numbers.
Margaret Goodman here.
Present or not present.
Margaret Goodman released it. Margaret Goodman released it. Those numbers. Margaret Goodman
That's all that matters.
He still popped though.
Yes, that's all.
Nobody's saying that he didn't pop with VADA. He didn't pop with the New York State Athletic Commission because they didn't take a test.
He popped.
Why?
He don't get a pass.
No. I'm gonna pull that up for you. I know you'll be back
That's
tomorrow.
crazy.
I'll pull that up for you, homie. I won't forget.
It better be a New York State Athletic Commission source.
Hey, shit, matter of fact, I'm going live tomorrow, HLD. We can address it on my shit. Subscribe to CJ Rich Boxing and BS, please.
Put it in the chat. You said you're going to do it last time.
I did put it in the chat.
I don't see it right now.
Well, not right now.
Damn.
Or the last time that you did it, I didn't see it in the private. Because I don't.
Ryan fight,
when I'm on the StreamYard, I'm not looking at no.
Yo, HLD, if Tio and Ryan fight, your head's going to explode. Who are you going to pick?
Well, Ryan already ducked. Ryan is going to get whooped. Ryan don't want that.
No,
fight.
HLD, I put it in the public last time. I put it in both this time.
Is totally from Florida and involved with Tio. It's official.
Bro, you want me to put up another link where Bob Aaron is saying that they were all at his house with Oscar? All the agreements were done. This was just a year and a half ago for him to fight Ryan, and Ryan's the only one who didn't show up at the house to sign the deal.
I believe it.
Okay,
I believe that.
So you don't want that fight. No,
just
all I'm an argument of the facts, not the narratives that you guys like to yap. I think it's like the court of law. It's supposed to be like that. Oh, the drug testing from the
what
New
Victor
York
Conte said is not. It's absolutely not a fact that's officially what the numbers were. That's not a fact at all. So what do you?
No, Margaret Goodman's numbers are. How about that?
Who?
Margaret Goodman.
Who the fuck is that?
Exactly. You don't know shit, and
Tell
you're
me.
talking.
Tell me. Who is it?
She's the one who runs VADA.
Oh, hey.
Okay, so where do you see
Marco,
her? Where do you see her numbers
though?
put out? Show me.
So now I gotta. Are we gonna make a live and we can have all these documents put
So
together?
you're telling me that Margaret Goodman runs VADA released the actual numbers? That's what you're telling me.
It was released. Yes.
Where?
Again, on Twitter.
Okay, show me Margaret Goodman's official.
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna make.
Numbers.
You want to have a debate on this? Is that what you want to do?
No, I'll shut up.
Yes, I want a PowerPoint presentation.
And I'm good with that. And I'm good with that.
HLD, I'm not even trying to show you up. I actually want to. If this is true, I'll shut up. You're right.
Bro, I put a whole bunch of stuff in the chat. You don't even want to play the video of the professional tell you what Oscar does.
What'd you put in the chat?
I put a video of two professionals telling you what Oscar is.
A professional bodybuilder. That's like Jake Paul fighting professional MMA fighters.
You're putting your own Twitter page. I don't see what you have to say.
Bro, it's their video. They're talking about it.
Plates and dates, as the name implies. It's about lifting, not about fucking combat sports.
HLD, the only thing that you could show us that would hold any weight is an official post from this Margaret woman saying what the numbers
I am saying that you don't even want to.
I don't want to see wrestlers talking about whatever that was.
Don't downplay it. Don't downplay it, Nestor Gibbs. Don't downplay it. Don't downplay it, Nestor Gibbs.
Because when you look at shit, it has to be an official source. And so far, all your sources
That's how we operate.
And non-official sources.
Again, I just posted a letter from the WBO, but you don't say that.
No. Where's this Margaret Goodman shit? This will change everything.
We're gonna you establish a live that's going to be based on this, and I'll have everything for you.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Do it. I'm challenging you to that.
Oh,
I guess Rich already did. Don't yap on it.
I'm not doing a whole live on that.
Right.
I'm just getting my shit started. I'm not going to argue with you all stream.
I'm just saying. You guys want to argue points without your own facts.
Without
address it. We just want you to prove your shit. I could say anything.
Like saying an official release was out there that nobody's ever heard of or seen. Like that?
That's not true.
Show it.
That's not true.
Show it.
I just told you. You want to have a live on this, just like I showed you with the WBC
and it better not
franchise belt.
HLD and a fucking Photoshop like, hi, I'm Margaret.
There's no Photoshop. You got a video talking about what he is, and you have Dave more plates and for more.
Again, a bodybuilder doesn't know how it affects combat sports.
Bro, that man is an expert on this shit.
I don't care about how it affects. I'm curious.
No, you don't. But
numbers.
CJ said that. I'm arguing.
Because you know why it
said they
matters?
don't do that. That it enhances.
Do you know why it matters? Because if the numbers were really released, then it matters because you can kind of get an idea of accidental contamination.
Hell, Rachel Donaire. I'll bring Rachel Donaire on here. She'll tell that.
Do you hear
Rachel
me?
Donaire come here too. You need her to come up on here and say that. That's what they said.
What bodybuilders say doesn't matter. What matters is if there's a real amount that was detected. Because if there's a lot, it was most likely on purpose. If it was a teeny bit, it was most likely contamination. That
most likely cycling off.
It was point. You can't cycle off of that shit. If you read what it,
you can't cycle off of that shit. Like you can take. I can cycle off of food right now. It's called fasting.
You don't know you can. I don't know.
It's called fasting. You can stop taking anything. What the fuck are you talking about? And more to the point, you just stepped in shit. You said CJ Rich said it was enhancing. I mean, by definition, performance enhancing drug is an enhancement.
Yep.
So you stepped in shit right there, champ.
My man, you go look at the clip. It was dropped because of lack of efficacy, which means it's a shit drug. Like just everybody knows
it's still banned, so he can't have it.
Nobody's arguing that it's not banned. I'm talking about the efficacy of what you take.
Gives a fuck?
You don't give a fuck. My argument was with CJ. You're interrupting my argument with him.
The question is,
you're arguing my argument with him.
I'm going to mute him. The question is he taking it on purpose or is he not? That's the
word.
Thing.
That's it.
That's
it's banned. Did you take it on purpose?
You guys cannot argue two separate points, and you want me to cook both you guys.
That's all.
Either I'm cooking you or I'm cooking him.
You can't even cook a hot pocket. Get the fuck
Bro,
out.
You ain't cooking nothing. You got that banquet TV dinner. That's about as good as you can do. Go ahead, pop that in the microwave. And call it a night.
That's why it takes a whole panel to try to get against me because none of you can on a one-on-one.
No, I got this. Bro, I got this good gumbo. You feel me?
You need the help of crayon eating kid over here just to say, bro. I mean, that's how bad it is.
I thought y'all squashed it. I thought y'all squashed it.
There's love, but we're gonna throw stones.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, E-Rock, you got that pro wrestler in him too. Everyone that comes from a pro wrestling background is gonna talk a little shit. So
I'm telling you, this is Teofimo's third cousin on his mother's side. We're talking to. I don't know what anybody says. That's what's happening. Born and raised.
You look a little bit on the. You look a little bit on the light side to be anything to Roy Jones, but somehow you are. I don't know.
I wish. That'd be dope. I would love it. I would love it. My man, Roy.
Let's turn it light, guys. I want to turn it light.
Boom.
I gotta say that with Austrian, that small amount, it's like that's not an effective amount he had. So either he took it a really long time ago and stopped taking it, which doesn't really make sense for Austrian, or he just got a tiny amount at some point. Like it really doesn't.
Well, again, listen to Marco. The amount was never verified.
No, never. Ever verified.
Bro, that's not true.
I thought Vada said
like, E-Rock is dying on that hill. That's it.
What's E-Rock saying?
He's still popped. He's still popped.
And he's right though. He did. He did.
No, you're right. You're right.
Vada, but not through a New Year's Day athletic
to me, what matters, and everybody's different, is if it was the intent. I care. Is he a cheater or is it just an accident? That matters to me personally.
Look, let's put it this way.
He's still popped though.
No, I know, but the intent does matter. E-Rock, people make mistakes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's still popped. So it's like,
well, this isn't like he graped somebody. Like that doesn't matter. Like you can't do that no matter what. But this is like
you can't. Not even a little bit of grape.
No.
Not a. Well, that's his point that he's saying it's either or.
You know why? Because look, if he did it by mistake and it was a teeny bit and it didn't have any effect on him, it tells us a lot. It tells us he beat Devin.
I mean, also he was being scummy. Like he made all those false accusations. He was using an IV. He missed weight. Like it was just
acting
crazy. The IV is legit. There was nothing wrong with the IV.
He was acting like a maniac the whole lead up.
You could use the IV outside of in competition. It was for rehydration purposes.
He didn't get a waiver for it though. That's what you have to do.
You get a waiver. You don't have to get a waiver when you're outside of competition.
But it was right before the fight.
Yeah,
it was over 2 months before the fight.
Oh, when he had the IV with
that's when the zone recorded. It was like they barely even signed the contract. I think at that time.
I stand corrected. I guess I thought that he was not allowed to do that. It was in the civil.
You're not allowed. You're not allowed to do that during in competition, which is they have a New York State competition says so. I mean, I've had this discussion also with Rachel Donaire.
Listen, guys, I'm gonna go. It's late.
Come on, don't. It's just getting good now, man.
I know. Trust me. I got to get up with my kids early. I can't be staying up. But we'll pick it back up tomorrow afternoon.
All right,
Later,
guys.
Marco.
I appreciate you guys.
Hey, man. Only one more cram for tonight, okay? Only one more,
Oh,
my man.
Jesus Christ. All right. Peace out, guys.
Peace out.